Why is my shit on 360p? Oh yeah. Boom. 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 Alright. Waiting for this shit to go live. Yeah, shit. Go live. Yeah, yeah. To go live. Go, 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 go. Go live, baby. Go live. Go, 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 go live. What's up? What's up? We're going to be watching the LVT 4v4 Swiss Open today. And playing some Halo on the side. That's what we're doing. Just going to be hanging out, chilling. All that good shit. I ain't streamed in a while. It's been about a week now. But we're back, you know. We are back. Back for the time being, that is. Playing a little Husky Ray. We'll show off my point of view right now.
Husky Raid.
Gonna wait for these games to get started. Mine's already blown. It's not even started. What's some great Halo play? Rapping it today. Gonna get my heyday. I don't know this. I cannot rap. It's probably not going along with the music because of the fucking delay. There is a delay between the audio and video for some reason. From the audio and the audio. The audio from my mouth to the browser. Should I say? Can I switch weapons? That'd be great. Whoa, no! This dude had a fucking skewer too. That's so lame. I'm like the only dude on my team that has kills. God damn it. What a weird move. Come on. Oh, nice. How's everybody doing today? Getting some Husky Ray games in for funs. Damn, dude, they have a sniper, dude. Need my teammates to get some kills. We ain't gonna win if they don't get kills. They give them the fucking power of weapons to shoot them and send them to heaven. Come on, bro. I need y'all to get some kills, dog. I can't do it all by myself. This is not gonna happen. Let's see if I can do something here. No, he's got a hammer! Fuck, dude. Y'all aren't getting any kills, bro. I can't get kills. Fuck this. What? You didn't die from that, bro. That'll suck, man. That fucking hammer. These rockets. Can I reload them? Why is my game not reacting? What the fuck? Got a sniper. Fucking 60 goddamn millisecond fucking internet, dude. This is shitty. Alright, I got the thrust. Take that shit, kid. Your little fruit crate fucking hammer. BAM! What? God, dude. Anytime that I'm near the hammer, I die. But no, this guy? Nah. Nah. You ain't close enough. You ain't close enough. You just ain't close enough, man. Boom! You better. Better get 2 of them motherfuckers. Let's go. Come on, team. Oh, teammate actually got the flag. Wow, what do you know? Dude, I might use the radar. Dude, I need some fucking help, man. Just can't even get more than fucking 10 kills. Lord of mercy. Save me! Save me, please! Is there anything good over here? Can I get a kill from that? I need some help. I should get him really weak. Nice, dead. Dude, he's got a fucking VR.
Before the official HCS events kick off next weekend.
I have no weapons.
They were already in a lobby room on one play.
No weapons. Didn't even get shot there. That's crazy. Teammate, get out of the way.
Honestly, I cannot be more excited to see
Damn.
what is going to happen with this native gaming roster. Mick finally has that sort of familiar team around him, and this is going to be a big test for them. 7 rounds of Swiss to get yourself through the tournament and up the cut. Try to make it happen.
Got caught the #1 seed on the day, Shopify Rebellion, our returning champs. These guys have been putting in work here.
They only dropped 1 map the entire tournament. It's time to have some great finishes in this HCS season. The question to them is if they can break that top 4, top 3. Not so sure, but I think they're doing the right steps to achieve that goal.
Yep. Well, if you're in the chat podcast, we are officially live. Once again for the day, we'll be live until the remainder of the night. 1,223 viewers in here, so shout out to everybody that's joined the stream thus far this morning. I want to shout out B-Dog with 100 bits and Tetrisket sub for 6 months. Appreciate everybody here. Stress, welcome to the show, my man. He's a co-streamer, so if anybody is curious, right, we have a set of drops available here. It's the Killing Street Weapon Charm and then the Gladiator's Edge Evil Strike armor coating, and then the co-streamer side, they have 250 drops. So if you want to, you know, watch the event here, watch the event there, come back here, vice versa, whatever you want to do, but you'll be able to get drops either way. We got Eli X, we got Stress, Sin, she's live as well. We got Callie, probably Uber Nick, Reclaimer. Yeah, we got. There's a bunch of, to be honest. Pure Delight. I'm just kind of naming some of the ones that come into my head here. We're still looking at one person in this should we put him on? Let's throw him up. This is Swiss, right? So the way that Swiss works is all the matches have to finish before we can generate the next round. And in today's format, we're playing 7 rounds of best of 3, right? That's the most rounds we've ever played. But they're all going to be best of 3, so they all should be pretty quick. But nevertheless, let's see if we can do some productive things to figure out what then your average there. May the better blaze win.
You're ever wondering what the SY is?
Or it's like, what is it, like a team?
I'm not sure. Maybe, I think they're used to. It's not really like a sport. Maybe like really random, but there used to be a player that was like
right.
Yeah, it's pretty grand. Honestly, there haven't been any players that have been set up one tournaments in Halo. So it's a great
Our first duel of the day, why not be active?
Dude, I need help.
I tried to feed y'all the information. It was Blaze, and then he was going by sicker than your average for a little bit. I think his actual Twitch is still sicker than your average, and now he's back to Blaze. SY at the end, but I wonder, was there a team name at some point sicker than your average? Because that does sound oddly familiar. It's a dope name, either way.
It is.
Either way, I see why Blaze struggles with going with either Blaze or sicker than your average. Guys, it's your 2v2 in LVT Halo Open. I'm sorry, 4v4 LVT Halo Open $1,000 event. Yesterday, we actually had the 2v2s, which was the appetizer to lead us to that main course, which is going.
All right, we on board. They got some LVT going. Let's go.
Now going by Calder, and on the other side of things, I've casted over I'm Serix in a small tournament before. I've seen Nuclear Blade for quite some time, the old duo of its last shot that champion. So I'm excited to see. I think it's going to be a really close match, but still kind of towards Team Second. Yeah. 30 seconds remaining.
Honestly, a lot of these names are very familiar, and the reason they're familiar is because I'm always playing matchmaking against them, and what that tells me is these guys want to get better at the game. They want to continue to improve. That's why that matchmaking grind goes down. We all know the right grind is not an easy one, so if you're grinding matchmaking, that's what you gotta do. You must want it really bad. Right now, the main is halfway through this first hill. They look like they want it bad too.
And the Chosen Ones might have one last push to try to quickly move into formation, attacking Blaze immediately, getting him out the hill, but you still got to work your way from the outside in, and that's exactly what Chosen One do. 3 down, they're in that hill.
Yeah, they get the split spawns on the blue side, they eliminate those 2 players, and because of that, it's going to be a lot of hill time now for the Chosen Ones. Their choice is getting in that hill, and now they've pretty much...
Alright, let's watch this shit. I was playing Halo in the middle of a Husky raid there.
Calder and Man Dance are able to clear out the poster side, but at the same time, they're losing bodies.
Yo, what up, Kelly?
Forward down go the Man Dance.
It's gonna be interesting. That's for sure.
Able to finish off this hill right here.
Yeah, Chosen Ones did a really good job there of just getting massive amounts of angles on the enemy team, right? Posted up on that LR side, trapping the Man Dance the entire time, and because of that, they're only 2 ticks away from getting this hill, but right now the Man Dance fighting back. Chosen Ones really close to capturing this, but a couple go dead on both sides, Tony.
Chosen Ones better step it up here.
Just dropping 2 feet in the hill, no matter what on either side. It's so close. The Chosen Ones might be able to steal it away, but Zeus with that double kill clears out the driveway. Now it's the battle out with Nuclear Blaze, who wins that 1v1. Everything gets cleaned up immediately, and this should be the Man Dance. Chosen Ones already punching and working their way towards the yard side hill.
Yeah, with 2 dead, that hill is guaranteed for the Man Dance. Chosen Ones coming off a spawn now, and the Man Dance once again going to be fighting for that control of yard. Chosen Ones the first ones there, which is a great trade when you lose that first hill.
Yeah, dude, they almost had that hill, dude. Shoosh.
Hitting the battlefield in moments, but notice how that hill's over toward the yard side. So if you want to fight for the hill,
Yeah, I know. I've met Blaze, SYA. He's a really good player. I met him at Arlington. Really cool guy. Nico Blaze, I've met him. Of course, he's in Regulators. I've heard of Sarex and Zoom and Calder and Dakota.
Shock in their hands.
Ooh, nice shot.
Ends up getting the 360. Sarex awarded the kill for that one.
Damn, nice.
Double kill. The Shock is
He's being aggressive as shit.
Now he looks to work on the spawning players.
Yeah, that all began with the beautiful break coming out of the Man Dance of the setup that Chosen Ones had.
Nice fucking time right here. Chosen Ones look like they're going to do well, but they're going to have to stay alive because this push is coming. Yeah, they're about to go all dead. This might not be very good for them. They have basically one last push here to take this hill, or they're going to go down 2-0 here. So, they're going to have to push fast. Yeah, they're not going to get it. If they would have survived that defense, they would have won that hill. But
it just comes down to the slays. Take a look at
oh my gosh, Blaze just fucking slithering his way through the window there, taking down basically 2.5 players. 3 if you want to count the damage. Dakota doing some work with camo. Nice.
I was always a Dr. Seuss fan. Especially when he started playing Halo and started going 11-5 like that man is. Dakota and Y with his camouflage doing the initial damage, where Zeus is able to finish them off. So that teamwork is really making the dream work. The Man Dance have been able to literally hold Chosen Ones on the opposite side of the 50 towards this hill for so long, and that's until Chosen Ones break through. The first 2 down for them. They still have to clear out Cafe, and here comes Zeus.
Just a constant 2v1s. I mean, it's got to be Zeus winning lots of stuff, lots of fights, lots of 1v1s. And again, winning those engagements is key, especially to getting control on the map. It's going to be the Chosen Ones finally in control here, trying to just put their first hill on the scoreboard, but not without the battle that comes through. That
man, they're gonna have to really crank it up here and get control of the map. They don't have any control.
First round of kills, the follow-up not so much, as they've just gone 2 down. Nuclear Blaze, another battle, but the better Blaze is gonna come out on top. The more decorated Blaze. He's been there. I remember watching him since the Reach Combine days. I think it was him and Lethal that teamed together and hit the scene at the same time and won that Combine event. Am I right about that?
I believe so. Yes.
I'm trying to test my knowledge here.
I remember he's definitely had an illustrious career compared to everyone in this lobby essentially, and honestly maybe just looking for that opening in his career where he can kind of break through. I know he was on SQ at some point right at the beginning of Halo 5 if I'm not mistaken as well. All right, Halo Infinite, I apologize. So yeah, he's definitely had his time, and he's a really solid player. I just don't think he's found his opening, like I said, in his career just yet to break through.
The Chosen Ones found their way right back in the hill. First kill goes towards them. On top of that, having the camouflage to work with. If there's any chance of the Chosen Ones putting their first on the board, it's going to be right here.
Sneaky plays
They
here.
have to hold off on the push. Blaze is already towards them. Calder's holding onto the high ground, and Hanakova, I want to say it is, has been doing a great job of staying alive and putting down damage on the map, but his teammates aren't quite cleaning it up. They end up going 3 down, and the man dance looks to end it here, unless the double turns to a triple. Almost did. Hanakova almost ending it right there, but the man dance, they put their third hill straight.
Yeah, you got to be a little frustrated if you're Hanakova, right? You played that perfectly. You had camo, you put damage into multiple players, you even got a double kill, and you had to, almost a triple, because your entire team had fallen. So Hanakova played that well, but his teammates died very quickly. Hopefully they can play their lives as this goes on, because now we're at a 3-0. That first hill was so close. That second one, pretty close as well. Chosen Ones just haven't been able to find an answer.
And this is where the man dance really have an option. If they really want to, they can play towards that hill and try to finish it off in a 4-0. But with 2 minutes on the clock, they can also just play a bit of Slayer if they wanted to. Even if the Chosen Ones are able to get this hill, they'll still have less than a minute per hill to tie things up going further. So really giving themselves options in the man dance. What would you pick in this situation?
I mean, the man dancer just again up in slays, Tony. I mean, look at the slay difference here. It's massive. Sarix is starting to pop off. Nuclear Blaze is starting to get some kills. There's a triple for him. That's what you need in order to get your first hill. And like you said, not a lot of time to work with here. 1 minute and 46 seconds. Slays have to continue, and with 2 dead on the man
Sip, dude, they're getting cranked, dude. The Chosen Ones got this hill. If they can win this, they might be able to maybe bring it back. I don't know. But it'd be their first point. They'd still need to get 2 more. I just don't think... Man, they're really going to have to put in some work. They have 1 minute 46 left. In the man dance, all they got to do really is just kind of play Slayer here. To be honest, they don't have to do much.
It's not impossible. If they keep the same energy, maybe they can make something happen here. Sarix is already taking down 1, now working on the second. Able to anticipate the push over towards Dip and puts down that damage, forcing Calder back. But doesn't get the kill, and Calder ends up with a double.
Yeah, the problem is the Chosen Ones, even though
nice
they
slide
were
there.
from the bottom center of the map, putting lots of damage in, they got pinched from both sides, Loop and Hotel, so they really couldn't move in that scenario. And because of that, there's no playing time here.
They don't have to do much
They're
here.
just gonna go right for the jugular and try to get this 4th cap.
I don't blame them.
And at this point, they're already 80% done with just that. The Chosen Ones 3.
Put pressure on them to win this. Now they got to really, like, play their lives. Like, Chosen Ones don't have really much of a chance here other than to get in the hill.
That's what you want to see. Nuclear Blaze putting down some damage as well. By the time Blaze gets an angle, the damage has been done. His team is 3 down, and the Chosen Ones on their way to putting back-to-back.
That's what you like to see, right? 3 dead. They capitalize on the last play.
They got the setup. They just need to hold it now. They got a setup. They need to hold it. They need to get at least a pick here. They got 1 pick, 2 picks. They got 2 left. They're putting a lot of time on the board. They've really got to survive this next push here, to be honest. They still got plenty of time to tie this whole game up, too. Yep. Nice. That's good. Good shit.
Your job is not done yet. 1.5 minutes to work on this middle hill, which is so tough to grab here.
Ooh,
but
Hanakova.
The way Hanakova is shooting at the moment, almost turning into a double, but making sure that that camouflage is not burnt. And I believe Chosen Ones might be able to swallow it up real quick. Nuclear Blaze works
double kill.
towards it, gets himself the double kill before popping it off. This man is popping off himself the confidence to go for that double before popping the camo. Loving what I'm seeing out of Nuclear Blaze.
Yeah, someone.
And Nuclear Blaze is doing some really good work right here for his team.
Boys, they woke up. This is a different squad than what we saw after that very first hill. And now they're doing everything necessary. 3 dead once again.
Right, he
for the
spotted
man
one.
dance and control
Cafe.
once again in the hands of the Chosen Ones.
And now is the man dance really fighting off of their back foot. They're the ones that the Quakes.
They really need to clear. They need to clear out yard right here, I think.
Once in control almost his entire time, but now we get to see
Damn.
what they're truly made of. Off the screen,
He's taking too much damage. Ah!
With that 3, make it 4 members dropping like flies for Chosen Ones, and man dance take over.
Yeah, too many players on the bottom center of the map. Even though that hill is on the bottom center, it's just not a good idea to send everyone towards that hill side.
Yeah, they have to be in the hill if they want to try to close this out.
Is pushing from, and Van Dance taking a very interesting call here to go for this hill.
That's about to be game right there. Oh, Chosen Ones really got to make a push.
Here for the Chosen Ones, and they're on top of it. This could potentially turn.
They have to jump in it.
Quick enough. It's gonna be a
Oh, he did. Oh my God, they cleared up.
But hold on. Chosen Ones break through.
Nah,
They
nice
also
game.
get broken in half, and with that 4 down.
It could have been a tie right there.
Chosen
Damn.
Ones managed to make their way in the hill, which, by the way, they fought so well, putting back-to-back on the board and almost taking.
That was pretty
3 in a
close.
row, but eventually, the Man Dance, they just
Oh,
didn't know how to play to
shit.
steal that one.
Man, it's been. I slept a lot last night. I did not play any Halo inning.
Yeah, honestly, again, it come down to the slays, and you know, the Chosen Ones, they
Went to
started
bed
play
early,
really
too.
solid there towards the latter half of the game. Maybe a warm-up issue, Tony. Maybe, you know, coming into this tournament not being as warmed up as you'd like to be. So they'll have one more chance. But the thing is, we're in the best of 3s here in this Swiss event. So they only have one more chance to make this happen, bring us to a game 3. And it looks like coming off that second half, they do have that momentum, but again, honestly, they weren't able to close it out. So they had all the chances in the world. Let's see if they can do it for game number 2.
And the one thing that really worries me about the objectives when it comes to this with this team and Boys in Blue is I wonder how much experience, how much chemistry they have together, because we've seen Calder, Dakota, and Seuss team for quite some time. We've seen Blaze even team with them most recently here. So I feel like at least 3/4 of them have so much experience together. They know each other's habits and tendencies. On the other side of things, maybe this might be a little bit of a newer squad. That's on the objective side. On the Slayers, that's why I feel like you can really open up your bag of tricks and you can really catch your opponent off guard and play your game as opposed to playing a more structured, a more forced objective game like you'll see in game 1 and 2.
100% agree, Tony. These Slayers are where you start to see some teams shine that wouldn't necessarily shine in the objective play. Only one thing to worry about, and that's getting those kills. That's not missing a shot. That's winning those 1v1 pivs. That bait and switch, all of that counts here in game number 2. Chosen Ones, the Man Dance, some solid names. If you
All right, we're going to Slayer.
Tony. Not a very
Slayer, Slayer, player.
Pretty close. We'll see if in game number 2 the Chosen Ones can tie this series up.
Hold on, I'm vibing to this music, bro. Oh, damn.
Damn, I was too, Tony.
I was bobbing my head and everything. I was feeling it a little bit. Nice
I was
start coming
too.
out of The Chosen Ones, a double kill out of Hanakova. On their way to grabbing that sniper, Cerix ends up with the double kill. It's 3 down, go the Man Dance. That means they get a free camouflage.
Yeah, it's all
Damn,
about this
4
first
of
snipe
4
shot, right?
fucking
And,
won
you know,
already.
Nuclear Blaze, you see him.
Woo!
He creates space. Unfortunately, the camo very difficult to pick up in that scenario, especially if you're not doing your due diligence to block the spawn. They spawn onto C, camo's taken out.
And Blaze with that QT rising from the ashes. Almost goes down, but just is portaling back and forward, being a nuisance, a thorn in the side of Chosen Ones. And as that damage goes in, he portals right back for the last time it gets behind enemy lines. Dakota with the camouflage and sniper. This is just well played, well timed. The collapse out of Dakota and Blaze starting with that
Value out of this sniper camo combination. That's exactly what you love to see on the side of the Man Dance. They want to close this out as they take the first lead 9-8.
Got that New York state of mind on him right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Dakota. 4 and 2 to start off this game. Mind you, just last game, 15 assists to the tournament. As I cast his curse him just a bit, they end up going down. Not only Dakota, but 3 members of the Man Dance. And there's the backsmack onto Blaze. The Chosen Ones now taking back control. Early lead, working on the spawns.
It's unfortunate there when you try to go to the key door and you try to support your player on the outside of Brutes. Your player on the outside of Brutes goes down, you're just in trouble. That's exactly what happened to Blaze in that scenario. Still a very close game though. 12-13, Chosen Ones staying in. This Hanakova having a solid game himself. 5 and 3, but look at Zoom. 1, 6 and 3. 6 assists already in this game.
I'm never mad at that. Like, everybody looks at the 1 and 3 and they're upset by it, but you contributed to 7 kills with only dying 3 times. Love that you brought that out coming out of Zoom here, but the question is, will it matter? Because half the members of Chosen Ones have just hit the black screen. The other half trying to clean up on some of the damage, but Man Dance continue to push Chosen Ones out right as the camo is coming up.
Damn, bros. They brought it back. They had a fucking 5-kill lead there in the beginning. They kind of blew it.
Trying to get the burn.
Yeah, Zuma, you know, he fights the voices in his head.
17-17.
Challenge that fight, but takes the smarter decision to go towards A.
Man Dance is winning now, though.
Here. Unfortunately, 2 of his teammates already.
I think Man Dance is closing it out here, to be honest.
Once again, but Hanakova comes through and wins a low percentage fight on the back of A. And now it's just a defensive wall from the Chosen Ones.
Both of these teams equally matched here on live fire. 3-man push out of the Chosen Ones towards sandbags. Although all 3 of them were weak, they were all putting down shots, and that's how you have teamwork. That's how you teamwork yourself out of a bad situation. Literally 3 of them were one shot, but they fought their way out.
Yeah, the lovely part is they fought their way out of A, and then they immediately went towards this tower side. They pick up Sniper. Now they have tower side snipe. They have all of A controlled as well, and that's going to force the spawns onto B, but Dakota makes sure Hanakova pays for that really aggressive peek with no shields.
Nuclear Blaze really limited in his options and eventually goes down in a 4v4 situation. You don't want to be the first one to leave the battlefield. Nuclear Blaze does just that. The rest of the Man Dance trying to capitalize on that momentary lapse of timing. Damage advantage towards them. Chosen Ones are able to fight out, and now with that, Chosen Ones, they want to see side of the map.
They're coming back though. This is nice. Ooh, now they're. Don't let them kill you there. That'd be bad. Lose control of the map too.
Well, with the repulse in the top center of the map, but playing his life here very, very important. The Chosen Ones are starting to take too many individual battles, and you know that teamwork that we saw shine so brightly in the last play not being showcased now.
I ain't know Calder got the moves like that, man. The nade into the double kill, the repulse out of that situation from the low ground, and now Blaze get to show what he can do with the sniper, bringing us back to 2011 right now. Eventually, Blaze though might have taken a little bit more than he can handle, might have bit a little bit more off than he can chew, and eventually multiple going down for Man Dance, but Calder still putting down damage, loving the way Calder has been playing.
Yeah, one way to look at this is when your teammates are down, it's any damage you take is bad damage, right? Because it's going to be capitalized on quickly. So trying to minimize the damage you take. If you want to output as well, that's important, especially right now. It's going to be 2 dead for the side of the Chosen Ones. Make that 3 down, and now Hanakova with the snipe is the only one remaining.
Need to live, Hanakova.
And he's not going to be able to do so. He has to back off.
I don't know why you're trying to take on a whole team by yourself.
Anticipating that he's taking the low ground. Luckily for him, Chosen Ones come off a spawn, and now they look to fight another engagement. But
he pushes too fast.
Down to Hanakova, and the same outcome from Nuclear Blaze. That's where their firepower has been coming from. But 3 down go the Chosen Ones, and we are back to a tied game.
They were like all up on you, and you're just trying to take them on.
Here, though, to keep this close, right? It looks like the Man Dance are in control the entire time. Yes, Chosen Ones go 3 down in that scenario, but keeping this tied up at 35 is huge. Calder, though, he's going to be a little bit of a problem here with his camo. It actually ends up running out, so they will be okay. But look at how the Chosen Ones are playing, Tony. This is what I like. All 3 of them stacked on one side of the map. Hanakova gets a kill, and they can pick apart the offense of the Man Dance.
Calder wanted the nades to do his dirty work, but he's going to have to get up close and personal.
Yeah, he just didn't throw that last one right. That was the problem.
When it's not always you that's getting the kills, you can trust your teammates to put in that work. Another 3 down go to Chosen Ones, and this time it's the Man Dance to take control here towards the end game.
Yeah, I think Man Dance is closing this out. They got better teamwork.
Kills away from taking the win.
Yeah, that was beautiful, right? Man Dance just capitalized on 2 isolated players towards the nest side. They make sure to get the kills quickly, and now they've got them trapped on the outside of key door and bottom center. This is not looking good for the Chosen Ones right now. A 4-kill lead for the Man Dance.
They've been playing so well. This entire game have Chosen Ones, and just
you didn't see that guy?
Just breaking down a little bit towards the end
where
the
his
Man
teammate
Dance
maybe
take control, but now only up by 3 kills. It looks like the Man Dance want to slow it down. They want to bring that sniper toward the tower side. Chosen Ones trying to push him and throw him off rhythm. The first body shot connects. The headshot just barely misses. Now he's by himself. Dakota forced to play the sniper off the map. Notice
smart plays.
Tie it up with that push.
Smart plays.
Kill onto the spawning Blaze. The Chosen Ones have woken right back up.
Yeah, beautiful play by Dakota right there, throwing that snipe off like you mentioned. He even tried to stay alive as well, and because of that, we're at a 46-46 right now. But look, 2 are down for the Chosen Ones. Nuclear Blaze pushing in a very disadvantageous position. He's all alone here. He has to live.
So far, 29.
Well, they can collapse on this right here. It might be over.
Between Nuclear Blaze and Hanakova, they've been playing lights
Yeah,
out.
it could be over right here.
On the other side of things, and you gotta love this collapse coming in. The players are weak. Calder, there's nowhere to go. He's using that movement to buy time, but is there enough time for him to buy here somehow? Calder's staying alive. He's gonna go in for the challenge, challenging in a 1v2 when they only
Nice.
need one more kill.
Nice.
His options were limited. He had to.
I didn't think Chosen had it in him.
It looks like going to a game 3.
Oh, what a massive 49-49 there. I'm going to be honest with you. I disagree. I didn't think he had to do anything there. He had his entire team on that nest side. Sorry,
Now we're going to
50,
recharge strongholds.
on that nest side that could have possibly assisted him. I would have assumed that he didn't know there was 2 back there, and that's why he played aggressively, knowing he had help on the nest, but very aggressive there in that play. And Chosen Ones, they're going to tie up the series now at 1. A beautiful showcase by them. They didn't look in control for a lot of this, but they were able to keep this score very close. And here we see the ending play, Tony.
See, I thought he got pushed by somebody from sandbags. I could be wrong, and I apologize. I see them over here. Yeah, there's somebody pushing sandbags. Yeah, so like he's on the nest side green, and he's in the open, and like the guy, so he tries to avoid the guys from back green, but eventually the sandbag side guy is forcing him out. So I'm trying to figure out what would be the better option. Maybe push all the way towards training, but then the green side players see you anyways.
That covers you, right? If you're on that green side of the sandbags doesn't see you in that corner, right? So he's covered, and he has all of his teammates, right? Well, his entire team is on nest bridge. Is what I'm thinking in my head. So there's just no reason to push that. You either sit there on the angle so that sandbags doesn't see you, and if they end up pushing, you have your entire nest bridge side to protect you. That's how I'm looking at it. But maybe again in that situation, it's very like risky to stay there because the nades are coming through. Like you said, if they're sandbags, they're throwing nades at that corner as well. So I mean, just a rough situation for him. No one was there to help, and maybe it's on his team not moving quick enough. But regardless, we're going to game 3, baby, all tied up. First live stream tournament, match of the day, and we're already going to a game 3. Gotta love it.
Gotta love this, but what I don't love is that we're going back to an objective. So I'm kind of rooting a little bit for the Chosen Ones. You got some of the new kids on the block, you know, getting a huge win against a very experienced squad like Man Dance could be huge for them. But the problem is the Man Dance, you have to give them advantage when it goes to the objective. In the Slayer, I think Chosen Ones play lights out, but the Man Dance, they just play a little bit different. The objective, that includes your run strongholds.
I 100% agree, Tony. The Man Dance are in a situation where I feel like their chemistry, like you mentioned, they've been playing together a little while. Their chemistry is definitely a bit higher, and maybe just have a little bit more game sense together, understand each other's tendencies, etc. That's really going to help out in an objective game, and you can already see 20 seconds mounted, and it's going to be a long haul push that's going to be thwarted by the side of Dakota with this shot.
Dakota lining up the shots, has a few players over toward the long haul side, recognize the situation, gonna immediately catch a bit of a different angle.
Oh, nice.
He ends up hitting the perfect kill onto Nuclear Blaze. That'll start your push off real nice. Still trying to line up some shots. They still have the gold control that they want. 2 down. Go to Chosen Ones, and Zoom might have gotten caught a little bit out towards the Mangler pit. He needs to be careful.
Yeah, I like how Zoom's playing this, though. He's kind of playing slow. He's not pushing too aggressively. Unfortunately, now they're both stuck on the battery side, and you talked about Dakota getting different angles. That's exactly what he consistently keeps doing, and look at this. The trade instantly on to C here as A is being pressured. Well, we'll get C, and they'll continue to get these points now as well, and that's going to be a triple cap for a little bit of time. If they can get this reset on A, this will be...
Dakota's doing work, dude.
Takes so much damage here. This is not good for the
He's doing some fucking work.
So much damage that Dakota NY is going to grapple his way in there and take advantage of it. The trip cap is now being held by the Man Dance. This is looking like the last dance for the Chosen Ones. 111-0 run at the moment. The trip cap is still being held. The moment that Chosen
Damn, get fucking toasted there.
Sent right back to the respawn timer. Things are looking really tough for the Chosen Ones after that huge game 2 win.
Yeah, and look at the reset happens on C again. So, I mean, honestly, Man Dance is literally just showing their dominance right now in the objective side.
Oh,
of the game.
look
It's
at
gonna be very
Carter
difficult.
trying to play it
Trying to play
sneaky.
it slow here. Has the camo in his hands. Nuclear Blaze down.
Damn, didn't work though.
Zooms there to help him out. Beautiful teamwork there out of the Chosen Ones. We need to see more of that.
And this is kind of exactly what we were afraid of. We talked
Dude,
about it.
zero
Going into this
fucking
game.
points.
I think the Chosen Ones played really well in that game number 2, but the objective leans in favor of the man dance, especially strongholds, which you know you.
Dude, we got a goose alert here, Hanakova. Oh, breadstick now. It's a breadstick now.
The team that has more experience. Luckily for Chosen Ones, bounce back was huge. Got a couple
Goose
of
alert!
You're able to steal alpha after you already have Bravo, so your first points coming on the board. Is it too little too late, though?
Yeah, you're under the water. You can breathe for a couple of seconds as you lift your head above the water, but you're going to be drowned once again because it's B getting taken. Once again, you're 2 down. Make that 3. You're just getting out-slayed, out-rotated, out-gamed in this situation.
Yeah, they're not gonna win this. Just ain't gonna happen.
The bully's just gonna hold you right back down into the bubble stop, and I guess that seems like what's happening right now. The trim cap still being held, almost 200 points for the man dance. Another individual gunfight, and Sarich off a screen gets himself a double kill.
Oof.
Seuss needs some reinforcement to come in. Luckily, Dakota flies in to trade out his life and gets the double kill. So the moment the help is needed, they're right then and there. It's just, it's like clockwork. It's moving right now for the man dance.
Shush.
Yeah, it looks like
Nice
another
dodge,
day in the
nice
office
dodge.
for these guys. I mean, honestly, the 2-cap here, they're gonna try and close out with just A and B, but
And they are doing fucking work,
the slays
dude.
are not even that crazy in terms of a difference, right? You got Blaze, it's 9 and 4. Obviously, you know, Sarix is 6 and 6, but it's not crazy different in terms of slays. Different enough that you'd see this 224 and be like, wow, they must be getting outslayed by 20. No, that's not the case here. It's just an out rotation. It's just individual fights being taken by the Chosen Ones, and just Dance doing a better job of holding those angles, and that's what Recharge is all about.
Yeah, it's a very clean and decisive
Man, he got
gameplay
fucking
that the
picked
man
off.
Dancer are having and just simply implementing.
Did they get a trip cap?
The timing, everything is just working out for them. It's until they did go momentarily.
Nice slays there by like
down,
choosing to
and
slay that
Saracen
guy out
was
real quick. Get
over
aim.
towards A.
They still got the 2-cap. I think Nuclear Blaze is making a mistake here, though.
Nuclear Blaze is still putting down damage, and they're still putting points on the board.
Yeah, he's making a mistake.
224 and counting it for the man dance, but the Chosen
I just don't
Ones,
think
once
it's.
again,
I don't know if I would be
this is where
pushing.
Man Dance get a little bit lackadaisical because they have just some room to play a little bit lazy, maybe saving some energy for the next series potentially. But regardless, I mean, this is going to be pretty much impossible for the Chosen Ones to come back from unless all 4 players on the Man Dance put their controller down. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I'm going to be honest with you. We don't see comebacks like this very often.
Nah, it would take a miracle of teamwork.
The man dance would literally have to put the controllers down, is what she said. To me, that sounds like impossible because I don't see a world with the man like unless hold on an emergency.
He's right though. They'd have to
Maybe
actually put the controllers down for them to lose this.
To go grab it. The man dance gonna be taking this one handsomely, and it is a best of 3 series. The Chosen Ones. New kids on the block. I've actually had the chance to play with Nuclear Blaze a few times. A great guy.
That was rough. That was rough for them.
On that team as well. The Chosen Ones definitely will have their day, but it's that experience of the man dance that really pushed them over the edge. And the story
That was rough.
in this map format or layout doesn't tell you how close it was, especially within that game number 1, which was decided by a couple of seconds, and then obviously that game 2, which Chosen Ones took it.
Yeah, I mean, you have chemistry that you have to build. You constantly have to build this chemistry over time. And honestly, like you said, they put on a show. Chosen Ones kept that extremely close. Besides game 3, I think it was a very close match between these two. Just go back to the drawing board and get to work.
Louis, Garrett, how did you feel about our first series of the day going to a game number 3?
First series of the day, game 3, just as Tony says, and that's pretty exciting. I like it, right? I mean, round 1, right? Obviously, this is pretty much like a seeded tournament, so it's tough to find a good match. You picked a good one, Tools.
I'll say, with how close game 1 and game 2 was, I'm kind of surprised how much of a blowout it was in game 3, but some really good players on both sides. I think we got to see a little bit of highlight reel from each of them. That game 3, though, that's where you really see that big difference, right? When they're starting to get that confidence. They're able to abuse those spawns. They're able to keep them on that cycle. I think Dakota NY in particular is a really good player who just kind of needs a little bit more time to find that right sort of opportunity to get himself to be a little bit more known. Very big fan of what he's able to do. I think he's got great comms, great shot, great in-game knowledge. He's grinded it out so far. I mean, first game down, first match won. You get one round further into the Swiss bracket. Right now, you're really looking to finish your tournament at least X1. You can still make top cut if you lose 2 games in today's tournament, but you definitely don't want to be in that situation. That's when you're having to play for the tiebreaker. You only lose 1 match the entire day, and you guarantee yourself a top 8.
Indeed. Well, it looks like we're waiting on 2 more matches to finish up the Swiss format, so we have to wait for all of the matches to finish before we can generate round number 2. But judging how our series went to a best of 3, I imagine that these will be wrapping up in minutes. So we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Round 2 being generated.
All right, they're going to take a break. I'm going to take a break.
Broadcast will be right back.
I'll be back, guys.
In just moments.
And yeah, give me just a minute. Okay. They're still waiting on round 2. I guess I'm gonna play a game of Husky Red.
Husky Raid.
All right, here we go. Damn! Can't get by these motherfuckers at all. Why can't I get a rocket launcher to start off with? The fuck? Damn, he destroyed my ass. Gotta be shitting me. Where the fuck did the hammer go? Boom, ba dum boom. Boom, ba dum boom, ba 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 da ba da boom, ba dum boom. Ba da ba da bum, ba da bum bum, ba da bum, ba da ba da bum bum.
Flag captured. Victory.
All right. Guess we're we're still waiting on them to get it started over there with round 2. So we're gonna play a little bit more Husky Raid for the time being. And it's been an hour, dude. I've been streaming for an hour. That's crazy. I don't even feel like that. Doesn't feel like that at all. Got me a Yoo-hoo though. Whoop. I don't know how I'm gonna, how long I'm gonna be streaming this all day, because at some point I'm gonna get tired and want to chill. So we'll do it till then.
Husky Raid.
Looks like they're getting a lobby together. Oh, it's gonna be a decent little match here in round 2. We are back.
Special shout out to my mom. Thank you for the subs, mom. Appreciate that. Everybody who's a sub gets to skip the ads, and there are ads. This is how we fund these tournaments. This is fully funded by LVT Halo. There's no CS dollars.
What?
Going around.
Fucking hammer's trash, bro.
Number 2 lined up for us, and we're out of time. Can't let you talk this time.
It's parabola, not parabola. It's parabola. It's parabola.
We're gonna throw it to why not. We're gonna get the official pronunciation.
Play, rub,
We're gonna use
Parabola is here and absolute lights.
Parabola. Parabola. Rabula.
Scion Esports on stream here in Halo Infinite. At least not in quite some time. We used to watch you guys way back in Halo 5, the Pac-Man, the Dark Matters, and now I think that Zuzi's in there a little bit. So we got a bunch of talent up in here to join the likes of not alongside the likes of Ezzo, who's been absolutely lights out in the now is doing great in the 4v4.
I mean, Argyle plays a bit differently now. The fact that the flag post has been moved off that platform, right? It makes for some faster gameplay. Something we noticed in the very beginning of Argyle is that games would go 1-1 into overtime.
What?
The time end in a tie. So I think that changes.
God, this game is trash.
We'll see if McCookies can get that first flagpole, put that in, but
Fucking hammer's trash, dude.
We saw Recognize alongside one of the two tournaments actually play lights out, and happy to see him once again, this time here in the 4v4s.
Ooh, nice snipe from Ivan. Holy shit.
Ends up connecting with the second one, and with that flag is still on the move. That flag ends up going in very
gracious. Ivanized. We saw him last week in the 4 as well. He continues on his tear this week, not missing any sort of shot here. Gets that vent control, so that flag goes in, partly due to the fact that Ivanized
looks like Ty's Reverb wanted to start that flag and definitely didn't want to commit to him, eventually ends up going down. It will be relayed across the mid-map, so things working out pretty well for Scion Esports, but Ezzo with the double kill. Upon that, just a bit, Cypher is out. He has both Dark Matter and Ty's Reverb trying to angle out that flag, trying to get it out, and then relay that flag forward. The first step is done. Now the second step is in. Moving that flag closer to the Scion base.
Yes, Esports do a great job there as they get that cap, and they do a great job of keeping the pressure on and from different angles, right? They're not exposing themselves, they're not overcommitting to the flag, they're getting the slates first, then pulling that flag through, and honestly, staying alive for a long period of time as well. There's 3 alive now, and now they can
What?
Almost able to stay alive, getting to Scion Esports, but they're watching every single Parabola. Parabola. Damn it. Parabola. Puts down some damage. I legit got it wrong, guys. My bad. I'm gonna get it right. My fault.
Fine, but yeah, Parabola is going to be the first.
Parabola.
Also, meet him there.
Yeah, this is a pretty close game right now.
Zezo tries to play aggressively, but not able to
that
do
did
too
not
much
work.
damage. They're going to get that snipe control now.
I just realized there's so much free-for-all talent in this lobby. Ty's Reverb, he was doing really good at Halo Infinite free-for-alls. Dark Matter, I know he was doing really good at Halo 5 free-for-alls. I'm not sure how much in Halo Infinite he's played, but he's always been a great player. Like the other side of things, Ezzo,
What?
top 8.
Bro, this game is trash, man.
Raw talent here. I'm not mad at that. That's how prototyping straight sick got their starts, remember?
Yep. I got your pistola as well. Way back in the day. It's all free for all. It's all free for all. It's the way to enter the scene and showcase individual talent. It's just about how you get better. And Parabola, some beautiful shots. Vent control is very imperative, Tony.
Teammate, you're a dumbass.
Flagpole, they've got to get that vent control.
That's game.
He's going to try and solidify at least control creeps. That portion, he's got to get through Ty first.
Ty gets the first shot from Parabola, almost gives him the 180 there. Doesn't need a graphing calculator to map out that no-scope, but somehow doesn't get the kill. Now it's Ty's Reverb with the sniper of his own, trying to make sure that the defense is in, while also trying to create a bit of offense and get into the base of McPookie's. 2 players.
McPookies. McPookies.
And Ezra with a double ends up taking down 2.
Yeah, honestly, Ty was in a rough situation there as 3 go down, and it's because the aim assist pulled his reticle of his snipe towards the other player, so he wasn't able to get the
left.
shot that he wanted. He was
Ivanized laying down some shots for his
and
teammate.
Because of all that, there's a potential
Ooh,
that Parabola's gonna
we had
pull
a
his flag
quantum
through,
there,
and
but
look at the slays that come out from
didn't
Ivanized.
quite go through
Beautiful
for him.
shot
Gets
for
shut
the double
down.
kill. He'll continue the flag run.
Nice.
Smart play by Ivanized to keep watching that angle, but watching it from behind the portal. Once it went in, Uzi didn't stand a chance. Now coming off a spawn, Uzi and Dark Matter trying to break
Miss
out of
Busta
the basement,
List.
while that flag is still moving forward here for McPookies. It's already made it toward the snipe side. It looks like it's just about home. I don't know if anybody's able to stop it. Apparently not. 2-1 lead. McPookies on the board.
Yeah, honestly, I like Ivanized right there, right? He puts a couple of shots into the spawners, doesn't overcommit, gets a little bit of damage, doesn't take much. And oh my goodness. Ty
actually
with a
tried it.
beautiful curb slide, doesn't get that flag towards the door. If that flag goes into the door and they get a couple of slays, that cap is going in, and McPookies already have 2, so this could be good for a potential tie game here.
They gotta get creative with those movements and love that out of Tyre's Reverb. Sadly, doesn't really turn into a flag cap there, but love the thought process there. Also love the snipe in the hands of Ezzo. This man's one of the best snipers that I've seen in a very long time. No scope to the dome of Uzi. Or was that one Zuzi? Damn it.
So
Jesus.
many Uzis in the game. And
Dude's got a nasty
on the black
snipe.
screen right now. It's going to be 2 down for Scion Esports.
You're just hitting everything.
Lots of snipes in the hands of both teams. 3 down though for Scion Esports. It's going to be up to Dark Matter to do everything he can to defend this flagpole, but it's still going to get taken anyway.
Dark Matter has one more sniper bullet to work with to actually make it none as QT is about to come up and McPookies are about to run their final flag across the long haul. At this point, Scion Esports, they have to overextend, and luckily back-to-back kills for the boys in blue. 3 down go McPookies, make it a 4 down. They're on the return, and it looks like the boys are already moving this flag. It could be a counter.
Yeah, exactly right. The counter is so deadly because if you put yourself out of position and you try to overextend on a flag cap, they get some slays on you, they're going to be able to counter that flag, and that's exactly what happens here. This will be a tie game, 2-2.
McPookies so close to running that flag home and ending it, but it turns into a counter cap in favor of Scion Esports, and now that the information is down, the first kill goes towards Scion. Uzi does a great job of staying alive, but now is getting angled out from multiple sides. High risk, high reward, makes it towards the basement, has his twin brother with them. They're going to work in tandem to try to hold off McPookies, who are, as of right now, holding forward. A double cut of McPookies. The portal coming in. 2 down for each of these teams. The next slay is so important.
Yeah, Ivanized, unfortunately, I believe, fell off the map there, so that's going to be a devastating for the side of McPookies.
You know, under 5 minutes left. Two caps tied up here.
End up coming off a spawn, right, and you want to push that 50%.
It's gonna be tough to see who wins this one, but I got a faith that I think McPookie's
when you don't have a numbers advantage, that just
probably gonna come out here.
Dark Matter trying to push up over towards McPookie's base without being spotted, and he is, as that sniper's coming up, wanted to make a play for it. In fact, he shuts that down immediately. Now it's Ivanized grabbing hold of McPookie's sniper. He wants to bring it towards a central location, wants to try to find an angle with it as Parabola watching his perimeter, loving this positioning out of 2 of the members of McPookie's, but now it's about execution.
Absolutely love his patience there in that situation, just waiting for someone to peek the angle. They don't have information on him just yet. Actually, they might have information now. You see, they both go lower, but they're going to jump into Ezzo as Uzi, gets the kill onto Ezzo. So it's just a 1v1 snipe battle right now. And essentially, you see 2 dead. That's where you start to get a little nervous.
Almost stuck him.
I was trying to bring this thing toward the high ground, and was that a repulse, a grapple? Man just came up towards the top vent out of nowhere. Ivan is able to adapt and able to stay alive. Sniper is still out while Ezzo gets himself a huge kill. Parabola, excuse me, goes down. So does Ivan dies. 3 down. Go
Parabola.
Scion Esports take control once again.
Yeah, they've got control really heavy here, and they've got a split on the spawns as well, and Uzi's got the beautiful snipe shots to capitalize on the spawning players. It's going to be 2 dead for each side, though, again. Honestly, it just comes down to players from both sides doing a great job not overextending too hard. As I say that, the overextension from Uzi as his teammates go down is going to cost him that sniper rifle.
Bowler bringing that sniper up toward the vent side. 1 bullet to work with. Looks like Dark Matter wants to push up, and now that he has Uzi off his spawn, it's a 2-man push with the pistol side. And hold on, Uzi's here over towards screens, and he doesn't have the help that he's looking for. So McPookie's clearing out the PCs, attacking from multiple sides, now clearing out the snipe side. Now all of Scion Esports are gonna have to rotate through the pistol side, which Parabola is ready and waiting for him. Sniper is out, body shot is in, Ty's putting down damage, but that damage is not gonna be enough. The flag has made it through. That flag is going home. It's a 3-2 win. McPookie's take game 1.
That's textbook gameplay right there out of McPookie's. What a beautiful job getting all 4 kills within a half a second of each other, right? And what that does is you have all 4 dead. You have plenty of time to get off of the base.
I knew they were going to win.
That forces the spawns on the snipe side and on the back of flag. And then all you got to do is watch that snipe hallway clean and just surgical. Was that last cap? And beautiful job once again, McPookie's. They go up 1-0.
I may not be able to pronounce Parabola's name, but I will say I could definitely see his game. 19 kills in that game right there, going along with 8 assists, so really contributing to 27 kills throughout that entire game. Did Parabola, and obviously his impact felt throughout the entirety of Scion Esports on their way to winning a very close game number 1. We're going to be switching gears in game 2. We go back to a Slayer, but definitely wanted to point out the 19 kills, quite impressive, and there goes the damage, almost 6,000 damage. I don't get almost 6,000 damage in 3 games. In 1 game, Parabola put it in 5,968. Tim, I know you like that.
Yeah, good damage, definitely. And you see the damage taken as well. It's not extremely high, 4,500, still within that 4K mark, much less than what he's putting out. And that's what you like to see. You always look at those 2 numbers, damage output, damage taken. You want to see damage taken be less, because always it's more important to put that damage in and take less damage. It's just simple math, Tony. There it is. You see the Argyle 3-2, and what a pleasure, right? We get to see round number 2 of the Swiss format. It's already a very close matchup here. I believe Tools ended up picking this series. Again, I never agree with Tools, but this time I'll give him that he picked a good series. And now, like you said, we go to a Slayer. It's going to be on streets.
Camera over toward the mid-map coming off in a bit of a delay. And I would say that whoever spawns over toward the PD side has maybe of an easier access towards the shoddy going across the neon streets, and whoever spawns over towards Subway might have easier access towards that repulse and stalker. But at this level of gameplay, nothing is given. Everything is earned, and it's going to be a fight. And I said it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it again. If you're looking for a fight, you gotta take it to the streets.
And I remember the first time you said that when Halo Infinite started, Tony, and the thing I remember is there was so much more power on this map. The power has been stripped away. Still a decent amount of power. We lose rockets, we get camo. Stalker gets moved to Red Room, which is an interesting position for it. So the power is still there, but I'm still sad that the Sentinel Beam is gone. I'm a big Sentinel Beam enjoyer. Regardless of that, though, big Pookies don't need...
Big old Sentinel Beam enjoyer.
Need a bandit. It's gonna be
Myself, too, they're active.
Nice start coming out of McPookies here. Now I can't even say McPookies. Camouflage about to come up over toward that mid map. And with 2 down for McPookies, that's an avenue for Scion Esports to try to create an opportunity to grab a hold of that camouflage. It looks like Zuzi's diving right on it. Goes in for the activation. Might be weak, but also might get away with his life.
Great job getting away with his life, Tony. That camo's so vital, especially right now. Scion Esports, 4 kills. Tied it back up that quickly. McPookie's had a nice little lead, and all of that lead is gone. And look at that. It's Zuzi, the 4-1, all ready to start this game off.
Camouflage in the hands of Zuzi, 4-1 start already as he looks to slow the game down. Runs out of camouflage, but still can be effective on the map. Has that bandit and a shotty in the back pocket. Has to take it out. Getting pushed over toward the B stairs. Facty awarded the kill for that one. The first
Kind of
kill
waited there
goes
too
to
long, I
the
think.
want to get aggressive with it. Facty right down the middle. A 3-1 split, but Uzi and Dark Matter get the first 2 kills. Dark Matter does end up falling. Ty trades out his life. There's still 3 down for McPookies. They started off with a bit of an advantage.
And Parabola goes down there as well. So just a little bit of a rough start here for McPookies. Like you said, Scion Esports, they take that advantage. McPookie started with it. And like I talked about with power, right? You still have that Bulldog on the map that you can utilize. Got to make sure to keep it on a timer. Obviously, the BR on the top of Tram and on the top of A as well is very important. If you're not using a BR as a secondary, you should start. And again, Dark Matter and the side of Scion Esports just have like a chokehold on the McPookies. 3 down once again.
2v1 situation. Dark Matter doing a great job of trying to stay alive. Backs down toward the B street and right over towards Uzi, who is attacking the A side of the map. Uzi
What?
fades her down, but has to deal with Ezzo, and Ezzo.
That was
puts
just
down
not the
damage
move
to
right
allow
there.
That kill to get cleaned up real quick. Bola now using that movement to stay alive, has his teammates covering his back. This is well played by McPookie. They're down by 4, but the defense looking good.
Yeah, they get the defense and they get the Bulldog as well. So that pressure's going to come from that B side. It's up to Parabola to just sit on this purple side and put that cross damage in. That's his job. His job is also
Man, over challenge, bro. Holy shit.
Ivan down to 1 shot, does a decent amount of damage onto Uzi.
Damn, he was
Ezzo
over challenge like a mug, bro.
not able to clean up those kills, and those
Shoot.
nades are going down as they're trying to create a
Dude.
3-man push for Scion Esports.
Fight another
through the
day.
driveway side. Ezzo might just have a huge
Ezzo,
flank
though.
on him behind enemy lines. Takes down 1, ends up going after the second. This flank is really working out.
Yeah, that flank was absolutely beautiful. That, if there's a way for McPookies to get a bit of momentum, it's with flanks like this, and you see the rotation. So many players from Scion Esports trying to reroute and out-rotate the side of McPookies, but McPookies is on their back. 3 dead again, Tony. McPookie's starting to gain that momentum, only down by 1.
Nice choice to get out of there.
Ivanai's gonna
That was
wrap
not
over
going to be
the
pretty
purple
if you get
side.
knitted out.
High IQ play for him as things reset just a bit. Active camouflage up in about 16 seconds. You see Zuzi on the low side. Ty is over the high, and the Stalker should be good enough to hold off Ivan Knives and maybe McPookies for grabbing hold of this. Camouflage is coming up, but that first kill really could create the opening. That first kill really creates some opportunity. Uzi takes down Ivan Knives. Para taking a lot of damage, and he ends up going down as well. A momentary 2v2. Dark Matter tries to get the heck out of there. Uzi trades out his life. A momentary 4 down for Scion Esports. McPookies take the lead.
Yeah, that might be a lack of a scan usage right there from Dark Matter. He was looking to see if Camo was still down there, but he put himself out of position to do so. If you just scan, you can see if Camo's still on the floor. If it's not, it got taken. Dark Matter goes down because of that misposition.
Things are going down.
A very close game, 24-23. Holy shit.
Trying to create a fortress here over toward the subway side of Scion Esports, but somehow McPookies, they break through the defenses. They're right in through the front door. Uzi does get a crucial double kill, but somehow is going to try to make the movement work over toward the Stalker, right toward the trash side. Somehow doesn't go down here. Oh, here we go. Parabola awarded the kill for that one. Ty is going to try to chase him down, but still, McPookies doing a great job of attacking Scion Esports at every given corner. And nice little stick. I like that.
Yeah, that stick repulse is so very strong. I'm still terrible at it. You know, you and I both talk about how bad we are, Tony. These guys in the chat must think we're absolute garbage, and that's because we are. But another stick repulse once again. Beautiful job by Ty. That's gonna tie the game up though. So they're staying within. They had a lot of control throughout the entirety of this game, and they just weren't able to keep it. It's just constant trades and just a lot of pressure from McPookies.
3-man push out of McPookies. It's worked.
Wow, look at that.
Esports in the
Got
early game,
melted.
but not sure it's gonna work out for them. Parabola, the first one to hit the black screen here, and Scion Esports have a momentary advantage, especially after Uzi takes down another one. Uzi has playing amazing Halo so far in this series, 13-5 at the moment in this game. A large reason why Scion Esports have a 2-kill lead.
That's a really good call, Tony. I mean, 13-5 is definitely really solid here, and a 2-kill lead turns into a 3. Make that a 4-kill lead now, and it's things like that, right? The camo players staying alive in that situation, a lot of cross damage coming out. They're just able to defend each other so well, and chemistry looking really solid on the side of Scion Esports. If they continue on this tear, we might see yet another game 3 in round number 2.
Shots are going down, but also trying to.
Wow, he tried to melee there.
Respect what McPookies have as far as firepower, and although they've backed them into a corner, backed them to the
All you gotta do is
side,
like shoot him
the
one more
first
time
2 kills
almost.
go in favor of McPookies, and Scion Esports going to back down immediately from that.
And they got to play defense on this PD side of the map right now, because that's where the push is coming from. But you see the push is kind of split. There is also a player down the bottom center. So McPookie's kind of spreading their resources here. And it looks like Scion Esports is pretty much ready for it.
I like the plays though coming out of both these guys. Like
on that cafe side,
they're waiting for an opening here. I like it.
And honestly, they don't have to move. They're up by 3.
I'm seeing 3 members of Scion Esports. Looks like they want to attack the purple side. So once again, another 3-1 split. 3 players toward the purple side.
Man, this has been a stalemate for a hot minute.
Has the responsibility of sitting behind and creating that flank route as the damage is going in, as the focus is being on the purple side of the map over towards the other.
He's trying to hide
Scion
behind this.
Esports.
This is clever.
Ty is going to end up making a play, but he has to make sure that his timing is right.
Exactly right. He's got to be patient here. It looks like he's gonna get a little bit impatient, and there's really no need to. You can just play time. This is where that discipline comes into play. A lot of professional players have that discipline. You are up by 3. There's no reason for you to give up any positioning here. If there's any time to act, it's right now as this camo's coming up, but McPookies are ready for it.
Factory down to 1 shot, forced to back down here. It looks like they were trying to make a play for the camouflage. Doesn't end up working their way. And in fact, Scion Esports might have been able to get away with just Ty hits the black screen though, and so does Uzi. So you might have gotten the camouflage, but you end up losing 2 members, and you end up not doing anything with that camo. 3 down goes Scion Esports. What a
damn
by McPookies.
Yeah, that was an absolute just demolishing right there of Scion Esports. McPookies do a great job to take out the most important player with the bulldog and the camo in his hands, and now you can see they had the lead by 1. What a turn of events here in this game 2.
And now it looks like McPookie's feeling comfortable enough to get aggressive. They know where Scion Esports is at, and they're forcing the pinch. Damage looking good, but Parabola ends up going down. Ivanize gets to clean up onto Ty. Uzi and Zeus gonna be the final players.
Looks like McPookie's gonna take this if they continue the momentum here.
Which is gonna work out well for them. They have to fight off McPookie's. There's a player towards A tower.
Nice.
To be honest, I didn't even see him, but Uzi hits the black
nice
screen,
shroud.
and so does the 1-shot Zuzi. Those who are born together hit the respawn screen together.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing just a different energy out of the Scion Esports side. They just keep rotating away. They're not taking fights, and it makes sense, right? They don't want to take disadvantageous fights, but it almost seems like they've lost the confidence in their execution on their teamwork. And right now, they're stuck inside a tram.
Oh, nice.
Being stuck there is not a bad thing, though. They're able to get 1 kill fighting off that.
Uzi with the stalker. They gotta be steady with those shots. Sadly, he's not able to hit them. And
yeah,
now,
this is McPookie's game.
In when it matters most, breaking down.
They fucked up with that camo play. Oh.
Have absolutely dominated towards the end of the game.
Damn.
Just 2
Damn.
9 behind right now with Scion Esports. Things are getting really rough, and on top of that, Parabola was able to grab a hold of the camouflage. You have no resources. You have no map positioning, you really don't have a chance to win this game as Parabola brings us one step closer.
I mean, it was all due to the fact that they were on that B side and they rotated down the ramp into tram. I mean, I just don't like the play, right? I feel like you fight that on B side, you have angles, you're able to use the red room, you're able to use arcade. There's so many places to stay alive there, and instead they just run away.
Yeah, this is a game.
Down to one shot he goes. And with
Right
that,
there.
Ivan Eyes just had to play for
Big
the
old
team.
chokey.
Just needed
Let's
one,
go,
and the
Pookies.
opposition was way behind, so does just that. And with that, McPookies advancing forward. Scion Esports, although they fought so well. Such a close best of 3 series we saw. Separated by just one capture in that game number 1. And by 7 kills, which honestly doesn't even tell the story of how well Scion Esports played that mid game. Obviously, the end didn't go their favor. But it's sad to see at least this round end for Scion Esports the way it did.
Yeah, when it all mattered the most, they weren't able to close it out. And again, I keep harping on the play on B Street. I would have loved to see things differently. Obviously, it's all in hindsight. But regardless, great job by McPookies. They'll move on to round 3 in definitely a comfortable way.
Round 3, fight!
Oh, send it over to Louis. Send it over to Gary.
Yo, what up, Dirty
What do
Brains?
you have in store for us coming up next?
New Twitch, who this?
All right, a little unexpected.
You mean new
little
Twitch?
2-0 action, so might have to catch a stream while we wait for some of these matches to finish.
Hey,
here.
appreciate. Let's see here. Oh,
But
that's
any
something
final
else.
thoughts of that series?
Appreciate you stopping by though. Dirty
Really
Brains.
close game, right?
That was a close game
Ending active.
until they
Right
fucked it
on
up with the
the
camo play.
nail right on the head where they had positions, but it felt like they didn't want to take the fights towards the end of the games.
It's probably gonna be a hot minute because now we gotta go. We gotta wait for round 3.
It was 42 to
God, there's
39.
7 rounds of this shit, dude.
The game ends
This is gonna be a
50-43,
fucking
shows
long
you
ass
how
tournament,
big of
dude.
a spree they go towards that
It's like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming the entire time. That's fucking long ass tournament.
both sides.
I played in this last week, and this week I wanted to take a break because it literally lasts all day. Plus the team I was with, didn't really do very well, so I just figured I would just chill this weekend.
So I'm a big fan of Argyle right now. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, Argyle's
It was a
looking
pickup
good.
team, though.
By the way, right now, looks like we're gonna have a live look
Oof.
at the moment with Gun Collection and Persecute. So we're just gonna throw it to them while we wait for this Swiss round number 2 to complete.
I'm going to put 10K on you to win today.
Bro, I know I had you guys shook when I double no-scoped you an A last night.
Yeah, no, I was like, how do we let the dinosaur? I literally said, how do you
I
let the
literally,
dinosaur do that?
Chris, I had a pixel of your head to shoot. I no-scoped you, and then I looked away, and Mike jumps up when I'm looking away, and I 180 no-scope Mike.
Yeah, I knew you were excited about that.
Those were the only 2 shots in the sniper. I had 2 shots.
Being like, bro, he just hits that. Like, what? It looked like a running game.
Enemy team took the hill.
Tommy just
I think
fucking
Renegade
frozen.
does that like just all game every year.
Yeah, dude, literally. Dude, look at Tom, bro.
Jesus.
How did they not kill Tom yet?
I don't know. Bro, look at him. They're finding ghosts behind their schizo.
They're fucking with these people. Why?
These guys are funny. I fuck with these guys heavy.
Alright, dun 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 dun.
Got him jaws.
Enemy team took the hill. Be on the lookout for the translocator.
Alright, sure, let me kill there.
Hill control. Quantum translocator on the battlefield. Your team about to score.
Oh, beloved. We couldn't
Bolo.
ram them that day.
Snoopy!
Just bro. About
Your
47.
team scored.
Dang, in the forehead, bro? Unicorn? Oh.
What the fuck? Man, they are really fucking with this team.
Hill control.
Oh, I almost had it. I almost had it.
Alright, we should
Tom,
get
where you
this
at,
over.
buddy? Let's go, Tommy.
When do we get this over now?
Yeah, you come on. We're just fucking trolling, so.
Man, this is disrespect, bro. This is disrespect to the max.
I'm ninja the snipe kid. LVT's watching you guys fuck around. Yo, it's actually hilarious. Yeah, we're just having some fun with these guys. Look at Tom, you fucking nerd with your fucking instant vote, bro.
Ugh. Ugh. That's nasty, Gunny.
Fucking jerky at. Where does fucking spawn? Where do you spawn? Fucking jerk off.
Yeah, this is. What is happening?
Bro, jump this boy, bro. Bro, I can't hit you, bro. I can't hit you, bro. I can't.
We're shooting each other more than them, guys.
Yeah, I know, we are. It's actually hilarious. We're only fighting each other more than each other. Alright, we gotta lock in here, bro. Let's go. Lock in.
Oh, Lord.
Let's just turn it up just for his lives. Let's just turn it up. Let's be serious. Let's go, let's go. I'm going big door fast. Nice, Robbie. Nice kid mud on you. I got fucking kneaded up the ass, bro.
1 minute remaining.
Get him, Tom.
Enemy team took the hill.
This guy's flanking Tommy hard.
Alright.
Sandbags, Robbie?
Hey, but wait, whoa,
Whoa.
Team took the hill. Double kill. Enemy about to score. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
Nice, y'a un mec en B, y'a un mec en B aussi.
Je vois pas B, je vois pas B.
Non. Y'a le top. Attaque Mida.
Je vois pas Mida, je vois pas B.
One shot en jeep. Deux one shot mid, deux one shot mid. Bah, dans la...
Un mec qui dort.
Deep. Deux types, deux mid. Ils ont le ban mid de sniper, c'était pas en B.
Dans la hill.
That was hellified disrespectful. Oh, that was. What was that? What was that?
Mida il a 3 shots. Mida il a 3 shots toujours. Ils sont deux sûrement en demi. Un qui dort. Deux qui dort, un weak. Un qui va Mida maintenant. Mida.
Mort. Encore Mida. C'est trop mec.
Ouais.
Faut que tu branches, Simon.
Non, je peux pas, faut faire des kills. Un mec derrière l'OS, weak.
Je peux. Pilier. Encore un kit. One shot derrière l'OS.
En cut.
Encore un kit.
En chien.
Cut, avec le 5. Deux mises. Il est accroupi dans la veine toujours, avec le 5. Mort dans la veine, mort.
Prenez la B s'il vous plaît, y'a un mec sur la B. Dans la B, un weak.
2B. Chat en B. Non, secondes de camo, les gars, 10 secondes de camo.
J'ai tiré gros, hein. Ils sont deux, hein.
Je pour le camo. J'avance en A.
Un mec en S maintenant.
Un mec mid, y'a un mec qui dort.
Nest il est 3 shots.
Deux Mida. Ouais. Allez, j'arrive, je crois, ça va. Mort. Ça pêche, pas mid qui dort. Mort, encore. Wesh, mort.
Où sont toi
Ça sonne.
Prenez la B, faut qu'un mec il prenne la B à chaque fois.
J'y vais, j'ai le camo.
Les baguettes.
Oh, de la top tower. Ouais. Fais gaffe, 3 piliers. Fais gaffe, 3 piliers aussi.
Mida.
Prenez votre kill, on a un kill, Sur moi, y'a un mec nest, qui reste accroupi.
J'arrive. One shot absolute. Ouah, non. Non, je le tue 5 fois. Non, je le tue 5 fois normalement.
Je m'en vais.
Un B, encore.
J'arrive.
Ah, spawn back tower.
Un mec nest, viens.
Un mec top tower, y'a un mec top tower aussi.
Top tower, il est one shot. Top tower, il est one.
I'm gonna do from us.
Y'a un mec en haut aussi. Derrière toi en haut. Derrière toi en haut.
Ouais.
Vous faites trop de solo plays, les gars.
Top tower, y'a un mec en back B. Un mec back B.
Salut toi, Kaby. J'arrive, attends-moi. Un bridge.
Go next.
Top tower aussi. Moi top tower. Moi top tower. Un nest. Y'a un qui fait jump top tower maintenant, top tower. Ils ont le sniper en place, ils sont deux placés sur Sunrise. Tower weak. Je sais que toi sonne. Un pilier B.
Tuesday.
Il est one. Ils sont deux sur moi.
Tuesday.
En cut.
Encore en placé. Ouais, deux sur moi encore.
3 en cut.
2 en cut encore. Deux top mid. Et un bas mid qui dort. Non, il est encore mid.
Ouais.
Il avance, qui dort.
Vous avez le temps.
Derrière nous, un qui
Je
dort.
passe en bas mid.
Screen. Watch out screen. Il va qui dort.
Un mec derrière moi bas mid aussi.
Encore plat avec Tali. Deux mida, un dans la ligne, one shot. One shot en est. Mort.
Ah oui, one shot.
Y'en a un qui est sur le screen, je reste bas mid. Il avait un screen.
Mec cut peut-être.
Elsa, what are you doing in here?
Y'a un mec qui monte,
Ah, mida, ça monte par le mida B.
Camo il est 2000, il est en cut.
Ils ont dead hein.
Miss Elsa. You're always in here, Miss Elsa.
Snipe! Remaining. Perfect.
Through that fuck, dude.
In A plat still, one shot. 2 A plat weak, only sandbags. I need comms.
I'm back C right now. Look at this.
I think they're dummies.
Two back C. Bottom C.
One shot bottom tower. I'm looking, I'll get him.
Steven, go back C, Steven. He's back C.
I'm gonna get you guys a spawn, or not a spawn, but I'm gonna just wait for you guys.
I'm gonna push back tower on you, Steven. I'm gonna push back tower.
One's on S.
They're weak.
I hear nest. That's one shot. One more nest, boys. One more nest. Got him, dead.
Last guy's back C, top C.
I hear that. Nice call out. Nice fucking call out. I'm gonna stretch. Somebody else can heal. Listen. I'm gonna stretch the map here to get positioning.
Well, I just needed sandbags.
Miss Elsa.
I hear Tom. I'm looking.
Look at that belly.
Sandbags right now.
Look at that belly, Miss Elsa.
Dummy ramp one shot. Nice. I hear back green. I'm flying.
Let them one shot.
Got him. Dead. I got heal. Get top tower, Mojo. Get top tower.
I'm here.
Your team about to score.
Milk, white wall. I hear that. Milk.
Miss Elsa.
He's gonna be dark side green. One shot. Shit on. I hear C plat. Nice.
I got him.
One more heal. Let's go.
I got him.
Yo, finish strong, boys.
Go here, I'll go stay tower, stay tower.
I'm going scoreboard. Give me a sec. I'm flanking. Give me a sec. I'm flanking.
I'm dropping. I'm one shot. I dropped.
Top mid, one shot. Dude, 2 top mid, 1 shot.
I got one.
Nice. Who has hill? Mojo, leave that. Just get hill.
I'm here.
Yeah, watch his dummies, please.
Bottom tower, one shot. Nice. Do that, we have numbers.
There's a guy green right now. He just got out relocated so fucking bad. Big door.
Look big door right on the
green. He left. Mojo, look at sand.
I got shot. Two there.
One shot.
Got fucking melted.
I'm pushing top mid. I hear that. These kids aren't dying, bro. What the fuck? 2 top mid. Your last one.
It's fine, I got one.
Nice, Moj.
I got one.
We have numbers. Collapse this. We have numbers.
I got two.
Nice, Mojo. Nice. I hear that, Milk.
Top tower.
There's a guy at green as well. Behind us, I think, Froze. Watch your back. Top tower, shoot. Top green. I got these guys kind of weak, man. Someone needs a flank. Mojo, go cuts.
I'm trying. I know. I'm right there.
Nice. Let's stack heal. Let's stack heal here. One shot white wall. Dead. Outplayed. Tower. Look at tower. Nice job, boys.
Bro. Let's go. Nice shit, dude.
Oh my god.
I don't know what they're doing. Thought I heard some. What the hell is that? Yo, Urfa! I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna take a break at some point. May leave the stream on though while I take a break. Damn, Firestorm dropping 10. Holy shit, dropping 10 gifted subs. Urfa! Yeah, man. I didn't stream all week. I wasn't feeling up to it. I got to get better at it. But this week was a little bit rougher because I was kind of worn out. There was like a bug going around or something. Yeah, I appreciate you being back though. We're gonna stream some more this week though, during the week. Yeah, I'm just in a chill mood today. I'm not doing a whole lot, just being lazy. You know, watching some Halo. Probably play a little Husky Raid. Actually, I should be playing some Husky Raid right now, actually. That's what I'm gonna do. Play a little Husky Raid. Alright, let's get some Halo in. Yes. Damn. I didn't even get. Got fucking shredded. Push. Oh my god, he's got a fucking hammer. He had to have that fucking Hydra. Yeah, it was last weekend, so I last streamed. Just didn't feel up to it this week, man. I need to be streaming more though, personally. Wow. Got that, dude. Damn. What the fuck?
Return.
Whoa! Damn it! He hit me with that? Holy shit.
At Native Gaming tools for this matchup.
I think this is going to be a very tough matchup for these champs, right? Native Gaming very good team, but at the end of the day, it's going to play at 100%. And right, even if it is going to be a 2-0, which I'm not saying it's guaranteed that it will be, exciting gameplay.
All right, well, as you can see, loaded into game number 1, so we're going to see the Tony active to get his comeback versus
Hey, get out of the way, man.
Complexion, Rob the Turtle, and Zion against PG, McWin, and Neptune. You got one side who have so much to prove, trying to make it to that upper echelon of the top amateur scene, trying to make it into the borderline pro scene, and they are right there. Meanwhile, Native Gaming and new squad going into year 3 with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. You know, AP.
Fuck. Ah, overkill.
He's still got it. These two going at it. I'm ready for it.
Alright. Finish this game out, then we're gonna watch Native Gaming play.
Give you that victory.
Collect. Gonna chase down. Easy kills go their way. They're able to take away Charlie, but now they have
what? I didn't get that kill.
Takes 2 to tango here on Strongholds, and if you want to put points on the board, you got to control at least 2 to shoot on Solitude. You better be going for all 3.
What the People's Champs are doing right now, they're going for all 3. It's going to be 2 cap though. People's Champs, they weren't too happy with their performance last week, Tony. Obviously, they were looking for a bit more. They put in a lot of work, like I talked about, with that auto view, trying to make sure that their styles of gameplay match well together. They can get that chemistry. See if that comes to fruition here.
I've seen Halo 5 is kind of like the old duo of like Psycho. I remember him playing with Psycho all the time, and I believe it was Piggy, and always just kind of being right there with them, and I was actually kind of surprised that we didn't see them maybe make a team together here in Halo Infinite. I want to see Zion back with the Zion. Kind of like him here with Rob the Complexion and Persecute as well. Complexion now going to chase down 2 players of Native Gaming over toward the driveway side. They immediately go 3 down and Persecute. First one to spawn.
Yeah, Native Gaming take full advantage of that, right? They get a lot of damage into that spawner. They're going for that triple cap, and now they'll have it locked in. People's Champ doing a good job, though, of aggressing onto that A hill. They get a couple of slays down. That'll be 3 down for Native Gaming now.
APG, the final player live, not for long. All 4 members of Native Gaming hitting the black screen, and People's Champ not wasting any time.
Alright, let's skip over here to
going for that alpha
the watch
Bravo
party.
setup. Looks like if another round of slays, they may just push Charlie as well. Meanwhile, Native Gaming trying to push out of the cafe spawns over towards Alpha. McWin and Collect, they're attacking the low ground.
Yeah, there's a 2-man split right here, and this could
Native Gaming.
go well for Native Gaming, or it could be broken apart by People's Champ. And right now, it looks like it's getting broken apart. The first kill goes into APG. They get Neptune directly off of gold, and now capitalizing on C as People's Champ. They're doing a great job of stopping these pushes from Native Gaming.
Native Gaming able to get the most important plot here in Strongholds, at least on Solitude, that bottom mid, but they end up sacrificing both Alpha and Charlie in order to do so, and with them eventually going 2 down, People's Champ attacking Bravo immediately. Bravo luckily reset, clutch slays, and the reset by McWin, but People's Champ still attacking it. Native Gaming going after Charlie.
Yeah, Goplexion did a really good job there of just playing his life right. He was the last player alive. He wanted to get some beneficial spawns on that loop side. That's exactly what he does. They're able to get 2 down, and now they attack B.
So surprised to see this matchup so early here in the tournament. We're still in the best of 3s format here. People's Champ and Native Gaming going at it right now, having to leave it all on the line if they want to make it out of the Swiss format and into bracket play. Collect finds himself a weak Rob the Turtle towards dip, but also finds himself in the middle of a flank. APG luckily has his back, and now 3 members of People's Champ are funneling into the mid side. Collect down to 1 shot. He's going to be dealt with. They steal away Bravo, but can they get away alive?
Yeah, Collect staying alive in that corner really just mixed things up for the side of People's Champ. They weren't able to clean him up, and all the while, Native Gaming were able to get the slays necessary, and now they punched in a 2-cap.
Looks like Neptune knows that Ziad is stuck over toward the gold side. He couldn't back down toward Yard because Neptune was there, and the rest of his team were watching the front side. So
Native Gaming's kind of struggling here.
And they're not done yet. The moment People's Champ come off a spawn, try to make their way towards a plot, they are attacking. Now coming in out of nowhere for Native.
A lapse in aggression right there for People's Champ. Camo was up. Gunplexion tries to get control of C, but that camo coming up. Persecute went for that, and now you see they're 3 down. A triple cap is locked in, and this is where things get a bit scary if you're People's Champ. Native Gaming have a lock on this setup.
134 to 78 lead here for Native Gaming. Momentarily holding on to the trip cap. It looks like People's Champ were just about to take Bravo, but now that the kills are in, so is the reset. They're forced to rotate toward the A side, but Native Gaming, they have numbers, they have damage, and they're hunting them down. McWin cuts off the angle immediately. Neptune gets himself a double kill. 3 down go People's Champ. Native attacking B this time.
Yeah, we got to call out Collect in this situation. 14-5 to start this game number 1 in this series. Of course, the best of 3. Very important game number 1 for both sides. And all the while, People's Champ had control for such a long period of time, but it's Collect with all of these slays. It just makes it really difficult for them to stay alive.
Another double kill on the board. This time it's APG. People's Champ trying to adapt, trying to rotate over towards Charlie. And it works out for them. Trades out for Neptune. They get themselves a Charlie base, but you still have to somehow find a way over toward the Alpha side or Bravo. They're going right through the middle. The first kill was onto McWin. Collect is attacking C, and meanwhile, People's Champ, they've already worked on Bravo still.
Oh, nice repulse. Ooh, that was nasty.
200 points. People's Champ's now on the clock.
I love that right there. You see getting shot as Ziad, but comes out as Persecute to assist him in the fight to get McWin off one of the most powerful positions on the map. But the question is it going to be enough? It's 49 points left for Native Gaming here. People's Champ look like their backs against the wall, but honestly, they're not walking away from that wall. They're pushed up against it. Native Gaming, 16 kills for Collect. They are on a tear.
Rob the Turtle was able to take down McWin. Neptune answers right back, getting the kill onto Persecute. So as of right now, it's a bit of a fight for Bravo that currently Native Gaming are holding, but they have to slay out if they want to keep it, and apparently that's what they do. Charlie gets taken right away. Native Gaming now holding on to both the double cap, Bravo and Charlie. It's really People's Champ that are on the clock. It's really them that have to create some kind of offense. They have to create an opening, and they need it now. Native Gaming are getting dangerously close to that 250-point mark.
I mean, you can see right here, you know, it's always People's Champ split in 2s, and it's because of Native Gaming getting those slays and isolating 2 players at a time, and that makes the, you know, it allows them to have those 2v4 fights, which are obviously very beneficial for them. They have another one here. Now they can contest B. McWin has a shot.
And he brings that shock over towards U-turn. You're seeing multiple members of People's Champ kind of surrounding him at the moment, but somehow McWin still looks comfortable. Ends up going down, but so do 3 members of People's Champ.
Okay, you know, now Native Gaming is in
that just might be all she wrote.
prime shape here. Final form. Now they're in form, should I say?
Nobody home, and that's it.
Yeah, that was a blowout.
Game number 1. People's Champ, excuse me, started off well. things were looking good. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried for Native Gaming over toward the beginning of that game, but eventually they took control and they simply ran away with it.
Honestly, it just comes down to that overheat talk again, right? You put a lot of work to play perfect Halo. You put in a lot to play your absolute best. But, you know, for the side of Native Gaming, it was just about them continuing on their pressure. And when you pull an elastic enough, it's going to snap at one point, right? And that's exactly what happened with People's Champ. They were on their game for a very long period of time. They just couldn't keep the consistency. They couldn't keep control of the spawns. They kept getting split. And because of that, had to take these 2v2 scenarios or these 2v4 scenarios, which just do not benefit them. And then you could look at Collect here, 16-7 at this point in the game. Absolutely slaying out of his mind in this game one of this series.
Yeah, when you have a player just putting down that much slays and that much damage on the map, obviously Halo Infinite is a team game, but you know it really kind of starts with
what are you doing?
Spear, as Garrett kind of always talks about it. Collect was definitely that tip of the spear as far as their offensive set in that game number 1. Will he be just that in game 2? Because Solitude, one of the most punishing game types, one of the most momentum-driven maps that we have here in Halo Infinite. Recharge, a lot different. Lots of times it's really more setup-based.
When you leave this room, I want you to make sure she's never in here. She'll knock my stuff over.
It's obviously a Slayer, a lot less to worry about. We talk about this all the time, but just their ability to get that team shot across the map and these angles allowing for that to happen, this is going to be a good match.
Rob the Turtle ends up getting a hold of Camouflage. The question now becomes, can he get away with it? His perimeter-based defenses ends up going down. That's the
not a great camo play right there.
With a double kill, the 3 out of the first 4 kills of Native Gaming belong to Collect.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You have the camo, you have that advantage. Unfortunately, you throw it away. Collect with a massive kill right there, making sure to secure that camo. Make sure it's out of the game. Does just that. 8-6 now. Native Gaming lead, but they're 3 down. So People's Champ, a chance to get control.
Shock in the hands of McWin.
Tied game, or wait, was it 8-6 or 6-6?
Plays with Sniper. The Shock, no different here as he holds on to the A side, seemingly by himself. Native Gaming having at least 2 members over towards gold, and now reinforcements are coming in. All 4 members up for both of these squads. The first slay gonna be so important in the first
nice shot.
Almost gets the
nice.
Gunplexion. APG comes in with the cleanup. 2 down. Go People's Champ. And McWin still trying to line up some heads.
Once again, that all has to do with positioning, right? You see Native Gaming on the top of A and inside of pipes, and then it's all People's Champ coming through in a duo, which is exactly how you play the Slayer, but unfortunately they're pinched from both sides. There's nothing they can do. They find themselves in this scenario too often. This is going to be a quick game by Native, but as I say that, they tie it up. 3 down for Native Gaming. People's Champ keep it at 11.
Native Gaming doing a great job of slowing the game down and speeding it up, but eventually People's Champ defense just simply too strong. They hold them out, tie things up, and actually People's Champ with that kill and just taking the lead. Persecute.
People's Champ winning. Oh.
Neptune trying to sniff out the competition. Zeon ends up in a bit of a Neptune and Collect sandwich there. Backsmack looking good. Gunplexion gets away with his life, luckily, but still Native Gaming doing a great job of staying alive. That's until Persecute busts through the front door.
Yeah, you have to think about it, right? Gunplexion has the camo for 30 seconds. If he's no shields and has to run away, that's 5 seconds for the shields to come up, then for, you know, another couple of seconds for him to reposition, and that camo just doesn't provide the value you're looking for. And once again, you see Persecute kind of pushing in. This time he has a little bit of help in Rob the Turtle, and because of that, it's a 4-kill lead here for People's Champ. Regardless of camo usage, they're starting to get some kills on this board here, but the question is the overheat gonna happen again? That's what I'm looking for.
You said that People's Champ had a bit of an advantage going into this recharge. You said this might have been their map. I'm not gonna lie, I was disagreeing with you, but I mean, so far you seem to be right. Native Gaming, when they were slowed the game down, things were looking good, but since then, People's Champ have taken the lead, and now it's turning into a 4-kill lead as we see a trade out in lives on the kill feed. Back-to-back kills going towards People's Champ once again. Collect now the final player alive from Native Gaming, and he's being hunted down. That's a killing spree coming in out of Gunplexion. A 23-17, make it 18, but now Persecute, the first one to go down.
We didn't see good positioning in the past couple plays out of People's Champ, but that was perfect positioning by them there. They pick apart Native Gaming, take them out one by one, collect as the last piece to fall, and now a 5-kill lead for them.
Yeah. Native Gaming need to play better than this. Neptune is kind of dropping it right now. He's not doing very well. Dude, I'm excited for Tuesday, man. The codings, yeah, I'm excited for those to be. I've got all of them already. I'm just waiting. Probably gonna throw that Envy one on. That or the G2. I like the G2 one.
Yeah, I believe Gunplex.
I've got all of them though.
They did end up getting 3 camos in a row, which is good. But the value, once again, that we always talk about isn't there. Mikwin, he knows all about value. He's getting massive amounts with this shock rifle as he pushes aggressively. But 2 go down for Native Gaming. Now you see the pace slowing a little bit. It's going to be Mikwin trying to stay alive with his power weapon.
Mikwin and APG have the responsibility of holding on to the A side. Looks like a third spawner now comes in, holding Ziad and Rob the Turtle back. Our Native Gaming pushing them over towards gold, but they have to win this damage advantage, and Ziad somehow finds the angle onto Neptune. Rob the Turtle gets aggressive.
Neptune was in a very bad position there.
3 down in favor of People's Champ. They are quickly moving into that, or moving past that 30 kill mark, and didn't you say that's when Slayers start?
That's what my man Puckett back in the day used to say. It was shout out to Puckett. But yes, obviously, it's very important here to get past this 30% mark, Tony. But what I'm noticing heavily is the bait and switch potential out of these guys, right? People really good.
Why did you pull that out, bro?
Down. As I say that, they take 2 1v1s with no bait and switch. Regardless, they get a couple of kills. It's 35-29 now. Still a 6-kill lead for them. Make that 7.
Back and forth we go. An absolute fight here towards the mid-ground, and all of these trades are favoring People's Champ. That's until Collect off the screen, taking down Gunplexion. The same outcome for Rob the Turtle. 2 down, go People's Champ. The other half trying to do everything they can to stay alive. APG taking down Ziad, immediately retreats to play his life. This camo is up. People's Champ find themselves on a favorable side, but you still have to stop Native Gaming from pushing it.
Yeah, Ziad's got to slow down just a bit. You see him aggressive in a lot of 1v2s or 1v1 scenarios. That's not where you want to be when you have a lead like this. You should be playing like the Turtle on the back of Hydro, staying alive and putting damage in. Chomp, chomp, 38-34, 4-kill lead still.
McWin able to get away with the shot.
This Native Gaming roster, I feel like, oof, I don't know if it's going to be good enough this year. It's not looking very good right now.
Luckily, Complexion gets aggressive. It looks like Persecute is able to take down.
To be able to compete with the top 3 teams, I just don't know if it's going to be possible for them.
Are getting overrun by People's Champ. 2-man push through the A side, collect the final player alive here. I'm sure at this point McWin wants to get an angle with the shock and try to cover his teammates back, but players are dropping left and right. Now Persecute takes down Neptune. Now Collect ends up going down as well. It's a bit of a bait and switch action. You're 7 kills away from pulling off an upset and sending us to a game 3.
I mean, Native Gaming looked really solid there. They had the camo, they had the momentum, and it just all gets tossed away due to some beautiful positioning on the elevator by People's Champ. And now 5 kills. They're within 5 kills of tying this series up against one of the better teams we have in the HCS.
One of the best. 3 players Native Gaming towards Longhorn. Still, People's Champ are finding the angles. They are finding the kills. Another 2 down for Native Gaming, and really this is starting to get out of reach. People's Champ are 3 kills away from sending us into that game number 3. Native Gaming will literally have to play near perfect Halo. They have to start valuing their lives completely right now. Every death, every bit of damage will matter from this point forward, and that's another death that inches People's Champ closer.
2 kills left, man. They're going to have to lose.
Maybe at a disadvantage here. The low ground Collect takes advantage of that. 6 kills.
Dude, you only got the Fnatic one? Yeah, I bought every skin every season so far as the HCS ones go.
Really bring this game back, so People's Champ have to be careful here. You see the 2-man push. It's going to be Neptune trying to get picked up by Native Gaming. It is no
been tired this week, man. That's why, like, 2 nights I went to bed early after work. Literally just went and took a fucking nap. Last night I went to bed. I went to bed early.
Putting Neptune down to 1 shot, but Persecute doesn't need it with that shock kill. Woo!
Wow.
Why do you sound so surprised when you're talking about Rob the Turtle? Did you say he was chopping? You said he was chopping,
He was
right?
chopping, Tony.
He was chopping.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There was no slow play out of Rob the Turtle, but I'm gonna be honest. My heart was beating a little fast there. Even though I have no investment into this team, it got scary towards the end. Native Gaming is one of those teams, like you said, they're one of the best. They're gonna punish you for every mistake. And when I saw Ziad got caught out there, I did not expect Gunny to win that 1v1 with no shields, but he did just that. And he secures one of the kills as Persecute secures the other one with the shock. A beautiful, beautiful turn of events here. But Tony, I'm a little bit nervous, I'm gonna be honest. You know, I did say that this is one of their chances to maybe tie up this series, but now we're going to another objective. And you know, we struggled in that first one. I'm curious how this next game's gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, it really can go either way. Whenever it goes to an objective between two teams that are seemingly evenly matched, I usually favor the more experienced team, especially the team that has more chemistry together as well. And considering this is 3/4 that old Renegades roster, hey, that still counts to me. It was crazy. In that game number 1, there was moments where Native Gaming looked really good. I remember they slowed it down. They had 2 players over toward the A side, 2 players towards goal to get the first 2 kills, and they upped the tempo. They pushed the pace. They were playing as fast as possible, what you want to see after you get the advantage. But I guess at the end of the day, it was just a turtle race. It was just Rob the Turtle's race to win that one. Game number 3. We are going to an objective, like you said, Aquarius capture the flag. And you said time and time again, this is one of your favorite game types. In fact, you have a quote from Lunchbox that you always bring up.
Yeah, it's one of the most competitive game type map combinations we have in the HCS. It's all about your shot here, and you know, you see Gunny, he's picking up that battle rifle. It's just a testament, obviously, to season 1 and 2. He's got a bandit to use for that close range. So I, again, love the fact that people are using both the bandit and the BR. You see 3 dead for Native Gaming, and now this is the chance for them to spawn trap, but they get the back base spawns, Tony.
Yeah, when the bandit was first introduced, we really didn't have much battle rifles on these maps, but now that we have a nice little mix, it's really created a fun game to not only play, but also to watch as far as mixing up with the strategies. 2 down, eventually go People's Champ, so Native Gaming momentarily getting the advantage. They want to push the car side because of it, and they're able to do just that. Collect gets himself another kill. Persecute gonna be a tough one, but Collect with the reversal.
And Collect with a massive kill right there, and you're gonna see it's all up to Gunny to stay alive, and there's one other person, it's Rob the Turtle on the back of base. He's the last player to be living here. And he gets the back spawn for Persecute. These back spawns, and I want to talk a little bit about this, is just the pure fact that you're not fast enough on that push, right? You know the last player alive inside a base. It happened to People's Champ. You got to push that base to force the spawns on the fridge. And unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and that's why that flag is going to get returned.
Damn, Persecute just shit on him.
The offensive set, they found themselves in the base of People's Champ, but People's Champ come off a spawn and drive them out immediately, now turning the defense into offense. As you see People's Champ taking down Native Gaming from their side of the map, now approaching the 50, now approaching the opposing utility. But what APG got something planned? Okay, APG with the isolated pull here, and as his teammates start to get kills on the map, McWin taking down Rob the Turtle. This pull, which should have started off as just like kind of a little bit of a bait, now is being fully committed to. Tim, first cap on the board is gonna be Native Gaming and APG. Definitely high IQ play there.
Yeah, that was huge, Tony, right? He was back base getting his shields back, but you notice he pulls the flag when 2 go down for People's Champ, and when they're pressuring the base, when they're pressuring Native Gaming's base like that, it's just a free run. That's exactly what he gets, a free run into his base. Cap goes in, 1-0.
1-0 lead here. Native Gaming apparently not done yet. APG coming out of nowhere with that back smack, and 3 down once again go People's Champ. APG now in the base of People's Champ, but it looks like they answered right back. He's the only player alive for their team.
Yeah, he's gonna do it again, though. You see, this is a priority system, right? You got to make sure to keep track of everyone on the map. If you let a player like APG get behind you like this, it's just gonna be very difficult to make any push happen. And now that he's in their base, they have to worry about him, and they have to worry about making sure to get that top control. 2 dead again. Look what he does. He pulls the flag with 3 dead. Fortunately enough, it's Rob the Turtle who comes off a spawn, does damage, and Ziad picks up the kill.
Was able to get the kill over toward Rob the Turtle across utility, and able to get the flag off. A good life by APG. Now we're going to see if Native Gaming can ultimately play through that life.
Damn, Neptune is moving over here.
Wave action on the kill feed. Collect with it. This flag's gonna be relayed. It was started a while ago. It's kept alive. McWin gets a double kill, taking multiple members of People's Champ down, putting them off of spawn. Neptune is continuing exactly where they left off. As of right now, People's Champ are surrounded, and that flag is still off their base.
Yeah, I'm honestly not. I'm curious on the front toss on the flag. I would have expected him to go through utility there.
Damn, that's a run. That's a run.
3 down. The flag continues to run, and this is going to be flag number 2. No one really in position as the last kill goes in, and Gunny's the first one to spawn. But wait a minute, Gunny, first one to spawn, gets the kill on the flag carrier. They could potentially stop this, Tony.
The stick goes down, trades out his
They can stop it, but they're gonna have to be quick here.
Damage as possible as People's Champ holding off this flag. It's over on no man's land.
There you go.
If they want it, they're gonna have to fight for it, and you're gonna have to fight an unfair battle. Rob the Turtle with the overshield. 3 down, go Native Gaming. The return is in, and so is People's Champ.
Oh, the hardened shell gets popped, and what a beautiful job by him, right? He prioritizes getting that flag return. When that flag goes past that 50% portion of the map, that's when you get a bit scared, and you got to play a little bit more defense and get some more slays in order to return that flag safely. And now you see the aggression comes in, but it's APG that somehow makes it inside of their base. But I like this time. You see how they change things up. They prioritize him first. Now they get him out of his base, out of their base. They can go for that top control.
Rob the Turtle, a bit of a sneaky beaver on that play. APG didn't see him get right past over toward the back base, and he ends up getting the kill because of it. However, all 4 members of People's Champ goes down, and Collect immediately gets into the utility side of People's Champs.
This is where I keep worrying about that overheating, right? A lot of work has gone into just even pressure and keep this as even as can be, but it's still 1 cap on the board for Native Gaming, so urgency coming out of People's Champ, and that urgency turns down to 3 of them being dead. We're overextending a little bit on a lot of these fights, and Native Gaming is making them pay.
To remind you guys at home, it's still a game 3 of a best of 3. This is elimination time for both of these teams at the moment. Native Gaming may have a 1-0 lead right now, but I think People's Champ have been playing well left and right.
Oh my god.
That they're looking for, and
Oh my god, dude.
Must have got a god spawn, got influence.
That was dirty.
Immediately, and even though this flag is moving for People's Champ, 3 members are already past the 50 here for Native Gaming. APG in the back base, being as annoying as can be, trades out his life for Zion as People's Champ struggle to get this flag forward.
Yeah, they're getting outslayed right now, but I gotta commend them on the fact that they continue to worry about APG, but Collect, my goodness gracious, here's that urgency I keep talking about. We're being desperate now with these flags, and if you continue to be desperate like that, you're gonna go 3 dead, and guess what that means? A counter cap potential.
I thought that play was over. Collect was 1 shot, but look at the damage that he simply puts down. And it looks like all members of Native Gaming, they love just getting behind. It's not just APG, Collect as well. They love simply getting into the back base of People's Champ, hiding behind that pillar, get that information, and then make things happen. But I just saw a Ninja on the kill feed and a flag being run. Although People's Champ ends up going 3 down, they still almost made something happen.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's just a lot of deaths that don't need to happen, right? There was only 1 player alive for the side of Native Gaming. Unfortunately, they were all really weak, ended up dying right before they get the slays on the Natives, so it's going to be another split here for this map control, that top center control. Up to these
McDaddy is so good.
1v2, McWin always there to help Neptune secure those.
4 down, once again go Native Gaming. 3 members of People's Champs are up, and you notice Rob the Turtle is wasting no time getting into the utility of Native Gaming, and he has reinforcements with them. A 2-man push at least out of People's Champs nets them the first kill onto Collect. Neptune was just waiting for him. A great bait for that objective there by Neptune to get himself an easy kill. And Rob the Turtle was 1 shot trying to at least clean up this flag, get it over towards utility, get it towards the base after the big kill by Neptune.
Yeah, it's a big play by Rob the Turtle, but he gets slayed pretty quickly. It was Gunplexion at the top center that was trying to fend off the pressure, and now that overshield coming up, everything's snowballing out of control here. Native Gaming in full control right now. People's Champ have to get that top center control and have to get these next couple slays for this OS.
Overshield's coming up, and Persecute gonna dive right forward, not able to pop it. It's not burnt either.
Woo! I think after this series, I'm gonna take a break from streaming.
Double kill from APG, make it get a triple, and you have one more in front of him. He wants the overkill. Give it to him.
I'll keep the stream going though, but I'll just take a break from being here in this seat.
APG, a pure gunner on the map right now. Gunplexion goes in for the challenge, and he almost got it too.
Oh my word, what do you do when it's a kill tack in the feed? You're consistently on spawn, and there's 3 minutes left to tie this game up. Absolutely phenomenal by APG, that entire sequence, getting the overkill, popping the overshield, pressuring the spawns. Absolutely clinical.
That kill tack, that was something. That was right there. That got me up off my seat, but didn't exactly get a capture here for Native Gaming. It's still a 1-0 lead and still plenty of time on the board. Less than 3 minutes for People's Champ to capture 1 and maybe more in this must-win game number 3. Rob the Turtle down to 1 shot. Is going to try to rotate into the utility side. Almost runs into 3 members of Native Gaming, but Persecute once again busting through the front door. Rob taking nades left and right. Unfortunate. It's going to have to slow them down just a bit, and as Persecute goes down, Rob may just be by himself.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, right? He's by himself, and that's what you don't want to see. It's 4 dead, but I got to point out, Mick went 27 and 14 in this game thus far, having a clinical match himself here, making it very difficult. Even though People's Champ are doing a good job, I just feel like, you know, all the slates coming out from Mikwin, the fact that they're playing a bit desperate is just making this very difficult on them. The pressure's on. It's a game 3.
That's a good point. 27 kills out of Mikwin, 9 assists. Still expect to see more captures on the board as Collect goes in for the Thrust Ninja. Just barely doesn't connect on that one, and as Native Gaming end up going 3 down, APG having to slow things down to a snail's pace. Flag is being started here. This could be a capture for People's Champ, but it looks like Native Gaming have come off a spawn, and APG gets a well-placed angle from the P side, but now gets caught out. APG goes down. People's Champ needed to get that kill.
That was a huge kill onto APG. He was trying to do the same thing he's been doing, getting behind the enemy base, making sure to cause a nuisance. They didn't allow it this time. You don't see desperation. You see slays, step-by-step process. The process works. That's why it's there, and it's a 1-1 tie.
APG and Neptune over towards utility, trying to push up as we're tied up at 1 apiece. There's only 1 minute on the clock here in regulation, and with 3 down going, People's Champ about to be 4. Their offense was looking good, but Native Gaming wiped them off the utility side and now look to push forward through that.
Thankfully, they did enough damage, though, to stop Collect from pushing in on that timing. Because of that, he pushes it alone. As you can see there, he goes down very quickly. People's Champ have the gunny right now. Honestly, they're not missing, and this is exactly what needs to happen here, especially with 43 seconds left. You want to play a lot of defense, but if you find an opening, go for that flagpole.
Major going down. Excellent shot from Neptune onto Gunplexion, but it wasn't a 1v1. It was a 1v2. Persecute opening up with the double kill, almost getting the triple onto McWin. Can't quite get away from Collect, but luckily Rob the Turtle is there for the cleanup. 22 seconds on the clock. A good round of slays could still mean the pull for this flag, and that forces sudden death. This play is not over just yet, especially with People's Champ infiltrating the base of Native Gaming, grinding forward, or maybe grinding to a halt.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, it was Native Gaming that got those utility spawns, so it was just a bit harder to break through, and they're not going to be able to do so. We will go to overtime, Tony. 32 and 19 out of Mikwin. My word.
Overtime.
Well, I mean, it's been closely contested all series long. We are owed in overtime here. If this is going to be a best of 3 series, they owe us an overtime for this one, because we want to milk it for every last second. In fact, I want 5 minutes down, and I want double overtime. And apparently Complexion, he wants a double kill. 2 for 1 cluster luck out of him. 3 down go Native Game and McWin.
Oh my God!
Over toward the flag side, and people.
No way.
This is dangerous. 1 more round of slays, and this flag is moving forward. And there it is. 3 down go Native Gaming. Gunplexion is now going to move this flag forward here. This is crazy. This might just be the upset of the tournament.
Yeah, they have to kill Collect, though. Collect is overextended. They get a couple kills here. Persecute with a massive shot. That's going to be it. People's Champ beat Native Gaming in round number 3.
Oh, my.
Oh, that was epic, dude.
What do you say? Frickin' gosh. What we just saw there was absolutely incredible and a perfect start to an overtime. You guys got to realize at home, it only takes one cap to end it. So one cluster luck grenade just snowballs. The dominoes fall from there, and that's all it took. Complexion with that 2-for-1 double kill grenade gave them the exact opening they were looking for to take over, and it was just too big of a hole to climb out of. Wow, what a play by People's Champ. What a game, what a series.
I thought it was all over right here. The kill tack, he comes in with OS. A lot of great nades, though. End up preventing him from getting any more, but just a beautiful showcase.
That's crazy.
Champ. I mean, I talked about this. I don't want to get all emotional, but I mean, Gunny, you know, the whole crew wanted so bad. These guys put in hours and hours of auto view, and I'm very aware that it's online. I'm very aware. Gunny always says he's way better on LAN. I think a lot of people think the same, but just the work that's put in, it's just work. You put in the work and you make it happen. That's exactly what they did here. An amazing win by People's Champ.
You know, we found out time and time again, the only time success comes before work is in the dictionary. Like you said, you put in that work, you get better, and good, and just results come from just that. Congratulations, People's Champ, on a well-deserved and an amazing win on Native Gaming, sending it over to Louis V, Titan, and Garrett to break things down.
Damn, sometimes the cookie just doesn't crumble in your favor. APG with the kill tack, but in the end, it's People's Champ pulling off the upset. Tools, what are your thoughts?
True high and lows, right? I think that's where it really shows. Like, getting that kill tack, the excitement of it was just incredible, but you have to finish off the games, and that's where you're going to see a lot of these growing pains for Native Gaming, is that they just haven't been playing with each other for that long. They still don't know each other's timings fully. They don't have that sort of chemistry down quite yet, but that's something we'll see improve over time. And honestly, I think this was a brilliant series. Complexion, Persecute, Robert Turtle, Ziad, they did something incredible here, getting a huge upset in this game. And honestly, I just cannot commend them enough.
Definitely impressive stuff. Sometimes in overtime, things just go in your favor, and that's what it appears kind of happened here. So, looking forward, right? This is Swiss play, right? So by no means is anybody out of the tournament, and Native Gaming, they still got a chance to make it to top 8. If they don't lose again, I believe that there's a good chance that they are in. But nevertheless, Swiss and the standings will tell in the end. So, man, Tools, that was it. I'm kind of in disbelief, to be honest, right? It's just from the high to the low, kill tack to losing the game. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I honestly, I want to almost take a look at that kill tack again if you haven't lined up. I don't know how easy it is, but it was an incredible play. It's a shame that it didn't even translate into a capture. You know, it's like if you get a kill tack on the map, you'd expect it to go into a capture. Take a look here, like APG, right? Great job. And then from here, it's all listening, right? Make sure you know where this damage is coming down. Comes in to help collect just in time to get that triple kill, and then it's the fight for the overshield. Look at them running at each other. APG, though, he has some great shots, some great awareness right here, some team shots coming in from the back to get himself that overkill, and then now it's so easy for the kill attack. Persecute knows what's going to happen. The only thing it's a shame is APG, man, just keep holding forward. The kill tross is right there, but he just couldn't get there in time. Honestly, a fantastic play through and through from APG for the kill-tacular.
Congrats, Night. I know he enjoyed catching the kill tag. Excellent in-game directing out of the man. And yeah, honestly, right? APG, you gotta be happy. Right? I mean, it's like yeah, you take a loss, but you know, taking it with a grain of salt, man. You just hit a kill tack on stream.
We got it so early too. It wasn't like we swapped to it in the overkill. Like, we got to see most of the kill tag. Fantastic work over there from our observer. Fantastic job by APG to get that kill, and fantastic upset by People's Champs to overcome that, right? I think a lot of times you see kill tag happen, you're instantly checking yourself out of the game.
Indeed. Well, we're taking a look at the standings here. As we can see, number 1 seed Business, and I want to talk to people real quick about how to navigate this standings page. Obviously, teams are in order, and there's a rhyme to the reason. If you hover over this T right here by points, you can see the tiebreaker points. And as you go down, you can see how many teams are actually tied at the moment. So there's 3 teams tied for first: Gil, Lewis, Lies, and Business. And if we just scroll down to Native Gaming, right, they got 15 points in tiebreakers right now. That's why they're actually pretty high on the 2-1 list. They do take the loss, but you know, tiebreakers likely in their favor as they move on through the bracket.
The tiebreakers will change. It all depends on how the record is of the people that you're.
That was a rough game for them.
So as time goes on,
but I think I'm going to chill for a little bit.
Essentially, when we're at the very end, right?
We're gonna
all 7 rounds are done. There's gonna be 2 teams.
Turn the cam off for a little bit.
2 that will have to win the tiebreaker.
And yeah, we're gonna chill.
One step forward to that top 8. So
I'll be back here soon, Urfel. Appreciate you being here today.
Will make it.
I'll take a small little break.
Basically,
let's see. I'm reading chat here. The weekend's pretty good. Oh shit, Kelly, I did not see that. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a minute. I'm just gonna take a small break from the seat. Kelly, sorry I did not see this, man. I gotta fix my alerts. Appreciate the Prime. Again, once again, you're awesome, bro. The weekend though is not bad.
Fantastic result.
It is.
They're probably Urfel. I got a feeling they're not going to remove those, but we'll see. I kind of got a feeling they'll be there for a while. But yeah, we're gonna be here. Stay with me. I'm gonna keep the stream rolling.
No one else has ever done Swiss.
But yeah, we'll be back.
It's, especially at the scale that we're doing it, right? So there's some growing pains. I think we figured out a format that I'm pretty happy with this time around. And what I'd love to see eventually happen is I think Swiss would be a great format for large open tournaments at LAN events.
Yep.
Simply because you get to play more games, right? So often you show up to these LAN events and you're playing 2 games. The side tournaments have helped greatly with that. That's a huge change that 343 has made. Love it from HCS. But if you showed up, knew you were playing Swiss, like you could guarantee yourself to play at least 4 or 5 games. You could drop out of the tournament later, but you can get your games worth, right? You can get some true action with your team.
Yeah, we at LVT are very keen on Swiss format. We're going to leave you with some replay as we let the last few matches of Swiss round number 3 play out. Round number 4 will be generated soon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Double kill. Enemy about to score. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Perfect. Double kill. Double kill. Snipe. 5 minutes remaining. Double kill. Double kill. Perfect. Snipe. Double kill. Snipe. Double kill. Perfect. Reversal. Reversal. Killing spree. Perfect. Reversal. Double kill. Double kill. Reversal. Flag returned. Double kill. Triple kill. Overkill. Kill-tacular. Killing spree. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Perfect. Double kill. Double kill. Snipe. Snipe. Remaining. Perfect. Killing spree. Enemy team score. Double kill. Double kill. Perfect. Snipe. Double kill. Snipe. Double kill. Perfect.
All right, Tools. On to round number 4. We're going to stick with the People's Champs as they seem to be on fire right now, Tools.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup for them. A top 4 finish last week from Gale Lewis. They're going to look to upset the People's Champs run today. There's some very good players with some very storied past on this team, right? You have Straight Sick teaming up with Monster, Burton, and Squale. Obviously, Squale had that phenomenal season 1 with G1 where they got top 2 at some point. Straight Sick had some great finishes, been professional for a long time, a phenomenal FFA player. Finished Halo 5 with a top 6 finish as well. And then obviously Monster, I mean, has been everywhere, has gone pro in battle royales, was pro in Halo 5, played Complexity in Halo Infinite. And then Burton, coming back to the United States, was in Turkey for a while, was competing. Do I have that right? Oh my god, I feel like I don't have that right. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure he was in Turkey and he just came back.
All right.
I think I'm thinking of someone else.
One last note to add to that: Monster, part of the Week 1 4v4 champions here on LVT Halo just 2 weeks ago. As you can see, we're loading right in, so we're going to send it to Tony into active as we get started into game number 1. Tony, take it away.
Don't worry, Gary, you were totally right. He was overseas for a bit working with his family's business, ended up alongside some EU boys, and they were doing pretty good. Eventually decided to come back, and I'm happy we have him back here in North America. Now we see him alongside Straight Sick. Now we see him alongside Squale and Monster, and we get to see this amazing matchup against this Gunplexion squad that came out of nowhere and beat Native Gaming just a round before.
They're for the people, but can they continue to perform for us here in this series as well? 2 undefeated squads battling it out against each other. See who can give who their first loss. And with the momentum that People's Champ has, and this camo, we might see that Gale Lewis will get their first loss.
And they were talking about it in the chat a little bit. You know, if you're the People's Champ, are you for Gale Lewis? You know, justice for Gale Lewis, I'm pretty sure, was the Walmart employee. I'm sorry, we're not going down that rabbit hole. Never mind. Camouflage and shock in the hands of Rob the Turtle. After his team ends up going 3 down, he's going to be by himself. Only so much you can do on your, as a solo, but maybe Camo might be the catalyst he's looking for, or maybe he's gonna join his team on that screen.
Oh, what a wise play by Straight Sick. One of our veterans, been around for a very long period of time, right? He hears that camo dissipate, goes for the shot, gets the second kill, and he hasn't stopped. He's on a killing spree already. Straight Sick hasn't missed a beat. I wish I could be this old and play this well. 5-1.
I don't want him to stop. He said he hasn't stopped. Don't stop, Straight Sick. Keep on going right now. Do it for us old folks. 5-1 start out of Straight Sick. Plenty of ammo in the shot to work with. Almost lines it up onto Persecute, but Monster awarded the kill from that. Rob the Turtle, though, going after his former teammate in Burton, but Straight Sick got his back all day, every day. Zion, the final player alive, makes a play onto the Batteries player, and that's going to be no more time for Gale Lewis.
And no more time on the map for Straight Sick as he goes down as well. So it'll be a massive push here. Ziad, unfortunately, in a 1v1 versus one of the better shots in the league, Squale. We've been talking about him having one of the better shots for a long time. You can see it hasn't changed with the BR to the Bandit, and continues on. His accuracy always very, very high in these matches.
If he was one of the highest accurate players with the BR, I can only imagine what he's doing with the Bandit. That single fire, he must be shooting in the 90s at this point. Straight Sick now forced to back down. Squale, excellent job. Not only putting himself between him and the weak player, but putting down those nades, getting the cleanup kill, even gets the assist along with it. Now 2 down for People's Champ. The rest of them are trying to retreat. That's going to be some good time for Gale Lewis.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Tony. They force Gunplexion out with the damage. They clean him up before his shields recharge, and now Ziad in another 1v1, but he wins that one. That's a big pip by him. It relieves a little bit of pressure off of Persecute there, and because of that, they're able to clean up Straight Sick, who was pushing aggressively, and it's People's Champ still in the hill, getting time.
Down to one shot, Burton goes, and he's being chased down. Rob the Turtle would not be denied. Apparently, neither would Zion, and Squale falls, and that first hill goes towards the People's Champ. Things were looking good in the early game for Gale Lewis, but like the best teams in the world do, they always recover.
Yeah, People's Champ's positioning is so good. It's also so scrappy, right? You just see that they just dive onto that hill. They have a guy top glass. So much damage is being output, and how quickly they rotate to this next hill. It's honestly just clinical gameplay out of these guys. Their chemistry is on another level. It's got to be all that work they put into that bottom view. It's definitely being showcased here.
And that momentum simply carries over because Gale Lewis finds himself 3 down, and Squale now forced to just wait, hold, and wait for his teammates to come off his spawn. But oh my gosh, the halo timing on that one. Rob the Turtle getting back because of it. Now the rest of Gale Lewis are going to collapse in, and a one well-timed backsmack just creates this crazy domino effect.
That's exactly right. Now it's going to be Gale Lewis getting that hill time. And it's going to be People's Champ on the spawn on the pipe side, but you can see how aggressively and how fast they push up towards tower. They cut the very center of the map, and pressure comes through, but they're not able to get the slays to go along with it. And it's just Burton singling out 2 players in a row, gets a double kill, and now halfway through is Gale Lewis, on their very first hill.
10 assists to his name already, and they're trying to hold People's Champ back toward the back C side. Enough is enough. It's now time to get on the attack. But as I say that, Squale goes down, so do 3 members of Gale Lewis. People's Champ gonna steal this right back. A 2-0 start for Rob the Turtle and crew.
Yeah, really solid. That backsmack was probably gonna make things really bad, but they end up picking up the pieces. Complexion with a massive win versus Monster. That's going to even things out on the score. It's going to be 3 down for Gale Lewis. People's Champ have only 1 dead. You can see immediately they prioritize making sure to get that top glass. Does People's Champ. 3 down. They go.
You talked about this man being old, but he's aging like fine wine. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I'm over here aging like a bad hairline. Straight sick. It's better with age. 14 kills already, but finds himself down 0-2 in this oh so important game number 1 of a best of 3. Straight sick, just hopping around trying to avoid all of that nade damage. Meanwhile, persecuted Zion, they're trying to angle out from the gold side. Complexion is going to create a bit of an opening, taking down the back, the reinforcements that are coming in, and now Straight Sick navigating the shroud like a champion, but it's only a matter of time. It looks like People's Champ, they're in there.
Yeah, they take the process 1 by 1. It's gonna be Rob the Turtle who goes back onto A. Unfortunately, though, it's Gale Lewis in that hill. Only 3 or 4 more ticks, and they will secure it. It looks like unless Rob the Turtle has a rocket launcher, it's not gonna make anything happen. So he goes down, and now it's gonna be 1 hill for Gale Lewis. Add it up here.
Did Complexion try to steal the camo from his own teammate? Well, you know, I will say, you know, grappling camo out of harm's way. Maybe you should have let him get that one, because now camouflage ends up being burnt. Now you're trying to find your way over toward the seaside, and you're having to fight, and Straight Sick is simply waiting for you. A triple out of Straight Sick. That's Straight Sick.
It is. That's also 3 kills in a row, Tony. Did you know that? This Persecute's gonna be the 4th. He ends up going down as well. Another killing spree for Straight Sick. 19 and 11. But look at Burton's assist, Tony. I know you love that number.
Oh, you have no idea. Yeah, you're putting out shots. You're being an unselfish player. You're allowing the rest of your team to really eat because of it. The large reason why Straight Sick has 19 kills, a large reason why Monster has 16 is because they're picking up off of the damage that Burton is starting. You know I love that, and I'm also loving the bounce back out of Gale Lewis. They were 0-2 so far in this game. Now the first cap goes in their favor, and they're about to go back-to-back as Squale laying down the law. 3 down goes People's Champ. Now we have a tied game.
Yeah, that's a 2 hill cap and a 4 dead, as well as the hill moves towards that bottom center side. And guess who has control of the most important part on the map? Well, he did until he wanted to pressure the spawns, but that C-plat's so important to making sure to keeping this hill. Squale, a nasty double. He takes out 1, but Persecute is going to go down as well.
3 down go People's Champ, so numbers advantage favoring Gale Lewis for it now, especially as Monster hitting the cross-map shots for the killing spree. No time wasted. Ends up in the hill. Now working on the spawns. Almost gets the insta-explode onto Persecute. Persecute almost spawned and died within a second and a half.
Yeah, this is really interesting too, because honestly, they're coming out of this A side. They're not, Monster's not taking a ton of damage, and because of that, he's gonna get this camo. 2 minutes left. Again, another few more ticks here for the side of Gale Lewis. They'll secure hill number 3, and there's just no pressure coming out on that C plat control, so they're gonna get this for free essentially with no contestation.
Not really surprised by the 3 in a row. I mean, look at the first 2 hills that People's Champ were able to get. You talked about, you know, how the fact that Gil Lewis started off well, but People's Champ just remained scrappy and really stole away hills, especially that first one. Now 3 in a row going towards Gil Lewis. They now respect People's Champ. They're going to make sure that they finish these hills as opposed to getting a little bit more lackadaisical towards the end of them.
Lackadaisical is the exact word, Tony. It's Monster who somehow stays alive inside of batteries once again. It is very difficult to stay alive inside of batteries, and look how long he's been in here. Already halfway through their 4th and final hill, gets another reversal onto Persecute, has not stopped with his battle rifle, demolishing the competition is Monster.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with camping, okay? Sometimes you gotta break out the Call of Duty strat. You camp your way over towards this hill, and you camp your way over to a win, Monster. I got your back, don't worry. Gale Lewis going up 1-0. The real People's Champ, Gale Lewis.
No wonder why he was good at BRs too. He just camps all. I hate campers. Well, you know, in that situation, it worked. It worked really well. That battle rifle, again, I talk about it time and time again. It makes me happy, Tony. You mentioned it too, right? They added more to the maps, and it gives us a little bit more of a strategy in order to use the BR for long range, obviously, and then to use the Bandit for that close range. But it's situations like that where the BR is just phenomenal. You're just able to burst fire, pre-fire, just peppering bullets into people at tower while you stay in batteries for free. Just a beautiful job by Monster. But Tony, real quick, I want to talk about something. I ended up watching the stream a little bit after we got off cast. I ended up watching a little bit of Gunplexion, and what's crazy to me is that, you know, they were still having conversations on how to get better. They just beat Native Gaming, and they were still talking about what they needed to do better. They weren't riding on the high of beating one of the best teams in the league, but they were still trying to improve and fix the little things. And, you know, unfortunately, those little things did not match up to the style of Gale Lewis.
Yeah, but you know what? I love that. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. To beating out a team like Native Gaming, I'm celebrating. I'm breaking out the good undies. We're breaking out the good bottle of champagne. Hey, it's on. It's absolutely on. But for you to have a championship mentality, say we can do better. You know, how do we get better? How do we keep it going forward? Because that was only 1 round. You still have to go through the rest of Swiss and make it into single elimination. So I love that attitude coming out of People's Champ. Now we're gonna see if they're able to bounce back, because you're currently down 0-1. The best we lost, and Gil Lewis are putting an L on your record.
Yeah, again, it's not to take anything against Gale Lewis, but you know, on paper at least, Native Gaming is a much more of a challenge, I would say, for People's Champ, and it just seems like they're struggling. So they got to bring that confidence back. They got to get level-headed here, because already Gale Lewis is taking that momentum from the last game and tossing it right into this one, a 4-1 start.
On board now with Complexion. We're seeing another 3-1 split that's been used so much in this tournament, but as one player tries to go over toward Complexion, trying to create the 2-2s, somehow Gale Lewis able to break through, throw them off guard, and now they're dying staggeringly. 4 down go People's Champ, doubling the score line did Gale Lewis.
And they have the top snipe control as well. Breaking this little bit of a setup is going to be difficult. They're going to have to get this player in Burton off of top snipe first. He is the first point of contact if they want to push through, and look at that. They prioritize him. Unfortunately, the trades come out, though, so it's a 2v2.
Nice little bounce back out of People's Champs. You end up putting Gale Lewis 3 down, and now you're able to get some map control because of it. As I say that, though, Squale gets the kill onto Zion. Monster and Burton getting back-to-back kill. You just went 3 down yourself, and within less than 2 seconds of spawning up, you have turned the tables once again onto People's Champ and taken control. Did Gale Lewis?
They're isolating players over and over here. Look, Rob the Turtle's all alone. He ends up dying there because he's in a 2v1 scenario, and then Ziad's all alone. This is what it is. It's just a picking people apart one by one. And now if they get a couple more kills, which you can see in the feed that they are, that camo is going to be free too. So it just comes down to People's Champ maybe slowing down the pace of the game a little bit, waiting for spawns of their teammates before they become aggressive.
Rob the Turtle doing a great job staying alive here, trying to find an angle onto 3 different players of Gale Lewis. Can't turn it into more than that, but still decent damage coming out of Rob the Turtle. Now Gunplexion is the next one to hit the black screen. Once they go 2 down, Gale Lewis immediately takes space on the map. They immediately push forward, which is what you want to see. The weakened players for People's Champs are now being forced over toward the back of the map, and Monster is flying at him. Just one more to deal with. It started off with Rob the Turtle. It ends with Rob the Turtle.
That's unfortunate too, because Gunplexion going down there was their way back into this game. He had the camo, he drops down, they spot him somehow, and now camo is out of the play. Now you have the second thing. The second option is the shock rifle, and they've already got control of that, but they have to stay alive here, and Monster's not letting that happen.
That's how you know Rob the Turtle doesn't play with vibration. My man was getting shot like 4 times and didn't even realize it. those were some free shots coming out of Monster right there. Clearly he thought he must have been behind that barricade for the cover. Either way, People's Champ, they come off a spawn, alleviate some of the pressure that Gale Lewis has been consistently putting on them all game long, but trades is not what you're looking for. It's already out of hand right now, a double-digit lead in favor of Gale Lewis. At this point, you need some clean slates. You need to slow down Gale Lewis and then get aggressive on them.
Yeah, clean slates is what they got for a little bit there, but again, Gunny a little bit too aggressive. Ziad ends up going into a 1v2 as well. He ends up going down, and now we're at 11 kills, the deficit here. Make that 12, Gale Lewis. Now ends up killing the shock rifle player as well, so that shock rifle down on the top of Snipe. All the tools that are going to bring them back into this game just continue to get dismantled one by one.
And with that, Gale Lewis just inch closer and closer to that 50 kill mark. Camouflage coming up, Persecute doing a good job of holding them out for now, but Squale would not be denied. The body shot really just a warning, forcing Persecute back as the cleanups come in. Rob the Turtle gets caught towards the dip side, and Squale not only alive, but alive with the most dangerous combination here in Halo Infinite. And they're just 10 kills, making 9 kills away from ultimately taking this game. Gale Lewis, right after People's Champ get a major upset, it looks like they might pull off one of their own.
Yeah, Gale Lewis is just getting outclassed. Look at the kills and death, the columns on each side, and then Squale, making use of his shock rifle. As you can clearly see, when the shock rifle's in the hands of Gale Lewis, they utilize it to largen this lead. 5 kills now, all they need.
It's not Squale, it's Squale! With the kill, the killing spree, the S4 control coming out of Squale. And now with one more potential victim in front of him, Ziad finds himself in between both Squale and Burden. At this point, they're simply playing for trades. People's Champ are too far behind. They're gonna 2-man push over toward the yard side. It may just pay off for them because Monster wasn't aware of him. It turns into a flank. Meanwhile, Burn is trying to fly out. Damage is going down, but you're just looking for one. The melee's in. Straight's got the denial grenades coming out. You're caught between a rock and a hard place, and Gale Lewis, after 10 years, retiring from Walmart after 2 games, sweeping the People's Champ.
Just a beautiful job by Gale Lewis there. I mean, only one of them going double-digit deaths, the rest staying below 8, 7. I mean, just a beautiful job, and you saw it was close for the very beginning of that game 1, but game 2, a bit of a blowout there, 50-32, and now still undefeated is going to be Gale Lewis, while Gunplexion's squad and People's Champ gets their first loss.
I really hope the people at home have seen the meme. I've seen the video of Gale Lewis. If you haven't, go on TikTok right now, because it's hilarious and inspirational. I laughed, I cried, I broke a leg listening to it. It's amazing. But Gale Lewis advancing forward, giving Gunplexion and the crew an L that even Native Gaming couldn't do in the best of 3s after just 4 rounds. Soon will be over in the bracket play, and things are just shaking up.
Yeah, they are. And we're going to start to see these undefeated teams really battle it out. And again, every loss counts towards those points in that Swiss format. So going to be very interesting to see how things pan out here.
I'm taking a look at the damage. Monster with the 3,700, almost 3,800. Burton the same. That's where your firepower is coming from. Can't wait to see what this team looks like going further into these rounds. Passing it over to Louis and Garrett to just talk about that matchup a little bit.
I got 2 words: light work for Gale Lewis. Literally picking up the people's champ, throwing him out of the ring.
Yeah, incredible job through. I think MVP for sure was Monster that time around. Mr. Chance Duncan doing what he does best, dunking on people throughout today's tournament. Gale Lewis, they just keep performing better than I think people expect in these LVT tournaments. We haven't featured them too heavily on broadcast, but result in, week out, they keep doing well. And honestly, I'm hoping this roster kind of sticks together. I want to see what they can do out of LAN, see if they can make it into pool.
It'll be interesting to see what they can accomplish. I'm on the hunt for a stream here, Tools. It looks like our admins have coming through. We got a Gunplex in another one, and then Crux, Mate 5, Magico. Which one you feeling?
Magico.
Magico?
Let's go. Magico. Love watching them with some Magico play.
All right, will do. We'll be joining Magico's stream.
They're playing against Shopify Rebellion.
They're in game 2, so we'll go ahead and listen in with the our boys from Mexico.
I've got a shit
all
ton
going.
of nades on them.
They're all coming.
Yeah, we can push that.
I'm behind now.
There's switch. Wow. Okay.
One more.
Nice.
Il y a un shot. Il y a un shot
Tap
on your
it,
left.
tap it, tap it, tap it. Tap it, Witch.
Nice.
Nice.
Tap it,
Last
Witch.
one, tap it.
Nice, there's
I'm
spawn
watching,
side,
I'm
maybe.
watching. Yeah, we can eat
try
that.
Nice one, the blue truck, blue truck.
Ah, yeah.
Another one, this one, watch out.
This one.
Good one.
I'm pushing in.
Zero one.
Yep,
Yeah,
blue
it's
truck.
watch out.
Let's use
Watch out,
again,
watch out
this
below.
one shot.
Yeah, watch out below.
Watch out this
Yeah. Another one, watch out deep, nice. You turn.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's over.
We win.
It's over, it's over.
Nice. Le baguette. Une fois que c'est emote, it's a French cat baguette.
Under first, good another bridge. Sorry.
And first, it's weak.
Hit him. Second, Nori. Wow, one shot in second.
Bottom bridge, get bottom tower.
One shot pit. No, second. There's the first.
Headshots, needle pit. Long und einer unser Plätt. Headshots unser first.
Third.
Unser green.
In my sights.
Hit in second.
Und er geht in Schwert rein bei denen.
Ja, zwei Longer. Headshot.
He's dead.
Nice.
Target
Good
spotted.
shot. One shot mit Flagge, nicht gestorben. One shot first. Auf Rockets. One shot of Rockets.
Der Boy ist geburnt.
Flag return.
Okay, dead.
Ich glaube Green oder deren Second. Bro, one shot.
Got two.
Free. Double kill.
Long.
First. Baller. Nice.
Training. One shot, dead.
Our forces have seized the enemy flag.
Nice. Training. One shot training, Nuri. Bottom bridge, one shot. Snipe. One shot S2.
Unser Training.
Einer kommt long durch. Long.
Ich bin dead. Ja, return.
Enemy flag returned.
Unser Plat, weak. One shot unser Plat, zu unser First. Ich hab Underwater Training.
Unser Schwert, Aushold.
Zwei.
Two dead. 3 dead.
In my sights.
Last unser First.
Yeah.
Noch First.
One shot on the first. No, not one shot. Nur noch unser First.
Target spotted.
Oh, wenn du das jetzt ab ihn. Komm auf First, glaube ich.
3 down, 3 dead.
Double kill.
Let's go first. Nice. 2 up.
M41 Spanker over here.
Elements incoming.
Flame catch.
Nice.
Rockets up.
Power have arrived.
Obi Half Shield down. Auf Custom geht's zu deren Training mit Obi.
I have rockets. One shot, one shot long.
Green Hall. Unser
In my
Training.
sights.
2.
Na, komm long durch.
One
10
shot training.
second.
Ja.
Unser Training?
Ramp. Ja, unser Training Ramp.
Ten second. No, train. Nice, dead. Green. Green weak. One shot in green. Two in green. Two in green. Hey! I was stuck. There's one. There's one.
Good. Training.
In sword, in sword.
Ah, fuck.
Target spotted.
Ah, One Shot deren Shirt. 2 actually, 2 Stück.
Power weapons inbound.
Einer ist Theo, deren Seite.
One shot in sword.
Ich schau auf dir.
Power weapons have arrived.
Dann lang mal durch, ich bin dead. Hat eine Kugel.
Neuer Moloch.
Er ist tot, tot.
Nice. Nice. One in sword, one in sword.
Ist noch tot. Ich hab deren Sniper.
Oh mein Gott. Nice, straight.
Und noch deren Schwert.
In green, in green. Or second, coming long. Long, Reiko.
Ja, ich bin komplett fucked da.
On OS, on OS.
Power
They have OS.
now available.
In my sights.
Eyes on enemy flag area.
Enemy flag returned.
Die Obi nicht.
Müssen fliegen. OS ist der Training, der Training.
Deren Training.
Enemy captured your flag.
Oh, first? Yes. Oh, in green, in green. One shot green. Only Mola. Only Mola. Two first, two first.
Einer One-Shot, Mauler, ein anderes voll.
One shot on pit. One more. They're green. Wow. Training, their pocket. They're training. One shot.
Enemy captured your